Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to an exciting new episode of Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk, right here at Proficiency Bonus. My name is Michael. I'll be your Dungeon Master for the evening, along with all of my wonderful players. And unfortunately, we've got one player is two spinning Discord boxes for just a moment. Kristy will be joining us shortly. So, welcome once again. We're so glad that you are with us tonight. I do want to thank a couple of our sponsors as we begin our journeys and our travels before we start. I do want to thank Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for all their support. If you type in !Little Dragon or !CCG in our Twitch chat, you'll get quick links to their storefronts where you can buy awesome RPG-related gear and other merchandise. And if you use the coupon code BONUS at checkout, you'll get 15% off of your order at Little Dragon Corp. So don't forget to tell them we sent you when you stop by. I do have a few announcements to get out of the way before we start. So if you type into the chat, !Shattered Recap, you will get a quick link to a Google document where we are now doing individual episode little mini recaps. So if you're new to the show and you missed a couple sessions or something and you're trying to catch up, you can go ahead and read these. And our very own Zos is the one who's typing out these recaps. So thank you, Zos, for helping us out with this and keeping us all in line. You're now the official Phandelver note keeper.
Oh my gosh, that's so much.
We're getting the cameras all situated here.
We gotta get you a better name than that, like the Elder Scribe.
The Elder Scribe. I like it. Yes, like Zos, you are now the Elder Scribe.
Okie doke.
Yes, that is amazing. So yeah, Shattered Recap. At any point in time, if you're new to the show or you need a quick refresher and you don't have hours and hours to go back and watch all the episodes yet, you can still go back and read them, so that way you got an idea of the main plot line going into the episode. So, also, tomorrow at 4 p.m., we're having a special D&D one-shot, not D&D one-shot. We're going to be playing the One Ring RPG tomorrow at 4 p.m. So if you're into the Tolkien universe, you like travels in Middle-earth, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, come and check it out. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be run by DM Charner, who runs the Eberron campaign for us here, and is also Silas in Dirty 20. So make sure you come and check out that game as well. I think that is all my announcements. Is there any other announcements that anybody else had before we go ahead and get started? Oh, somebody's in chat, Camacho's in chat, just blasting you guys with player rewards.
Nice.
Look at this guy coming in here trying to help you guys out because you burnt through a lot of those last week.
We did.
So he's refilling your cup today. So we've got a player reroll. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here before he's getting one of each. How about a DM reroll? Did you get one of those in there?
No, you already have one. We don't need more.
I don't know about that.
Sorry, I'm not allowed to select rewards on a stream I'm in.
Yeah, same.
I'd help you if I could, Michael, really.
Oh yeah, I already have one. That's what Camacho says.
Yeah,
Gift player reward. What do we got? A D10, a D8, a D6, and a proficiency bonus. So,
wow.
Look at all those things you guys got.
We have one of each now.
One of each.
You.
I don't see a D12 in there.
Oh,
You still had it from last week.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing there, Camacho. You just like having all the numbers like level and even across the board. I get it. You're one of I'm like that too.
So what you're saying, we just need to use the D12 like every time we roll. That way it just keeps adding more and more.
That's it. Yeah. Is that what? That's a good game plan. I like that. All right, there should be ones across the board at the top now, thanks to Camacho. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to go ahead and dive back in to this session. And where we left off, Tree was pulling back an arrow and getting ready to fire it towards the goblin that he saw lurking on the bridge once again. Now, I will tell you this, Tree, as you're getting this shot ready, all you can really see of this goblin is like this much of his head like peeking over the edge of the bridge. So it is going to be a difficult shot.
That's okay. I see the head. I'm shooting at it. It ran away.
You got it.
Oh, we got another add your proficiency bonus in chat.
Oh, another pro bonus in chat. Oh, Camacho's going to have to buy another one of everything else now to get it all balanced back
except
out.
for the DM one.
Okay.
So you guys all see Tree quickly like pulling back an arrow for this longbow and unleashing it.
Let's see here.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll your damage, Tree.
That is 9 piercing.
You guys hear the snap of this bowstring, and you all kind of like turn. You're still kind of, most of you are still sopping wet from this massive tidal wave that came down and like splashed you, and you see Tree just let loose this arrow, and Tree, you can see this shot hits perfectly, like right between the eyes, and you see the head kind of just like hunched down like this, and an arm just kind of follow up this, and then a couple of arrows like go falling out of his hand and splashing into the stream below. Completely motionless.
Okay. And after doing that, looking around, do I see anything else?
Make a perception check.
Not great.
You take a moment to just like look around. You still got your bow in your hand. You don't see anything.
So Tree's gonna turn around and look back at John Zolvine. There was one up there, but I don't see the rest of them yet.
Very good shot. Maybe that was the only one. I think we should continue on.
Did y'all not hear all that laughter, though? Like,
Yeah.
I think there's a lot more.
I will go up and check the corner, and I'm gonna start inching forward.
Okay.
Trying to go as stealthily as I can.
All right, you can make a stealth check then.
Okay. Ugh.
Well, as stealthily as you can, Tree. You do have rewards there if you'd like to spend anything.
Oh, it's Tree's trying to be quiet, but at the same point, it's like they just tried to drown us. They know we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're creeping up. Now, the thing about where you're at right there is, I don't know how this light is set up because, okay, I see how it's set up. That bridge is like 20 feet above your head.
Yep.
So you wouldn't technically be able to see to the right when you get up to that part. You'd have to kind of keep on creeping under it.
Keep creeping forward and going under the bridge.
Yep.
Just more, I'm stopping every so often to give you a chance, so I'm not just like, I'll go from here and I'll go the opposite down to here, and you're like, well, go back about that way.
Yeah, you just sprung about 5 traps. Yeah, you're keeping, and this keeps on. It's a pretty steep incline here, so you're just kind of like creeping up.
As I start turning and I can't really see them, just gonna reach back because I'm pretty sure, John, you can see in the dark, right?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Sorry, everything just froze on me for a second.
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Okay. So, a tree would sort of be creeping up and then looking back and sort of giving it's clear, keep moving up so we don't get too separated.
Yeah, and I will continue like following as he motions me forward. So.
Okay. What about?
Are we trying to be stealthy? Because I'm not really stealthy. Okay, I'm not very stealthy either. So.
Yeah. Also, could I pick up the rock? Because there's a shining rock, right? just
Yeah,
gonna pick up that rock so the other people can see. I'm gonna carry that
thank
with
you.
me.
Oh, you carrying it with you? Okay.
Yeah,
How
I'll
about
just carry
here?
it with that way everybody else can see.
Here, I'll make it so that your token emits light then,
Perfect.
and then take that rock off. So you're 20 and 20. So now you will emit that light source. And I'll just put the other on the GM layer in case I need it again.
I'll like fasten it to my like armor somehow and just.
Thank
so it's
you.
there.
I'll put it on your gauntlet next time or something, so it'll look cool.
Can I see any way in besides going up this little stream of death that almost killed me?
Real quick, let me interrupt. Chad is asking if they can see the map.
See the map?
Yeah, on Twitch.
Oh,
chat.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, of course. There we go. That's much better. Yeah. Oh, and Charlie, you feel much better now after you've been healed from your recent excursion. Your roll back down the stream.
Ew, I'm just traumatized. I want to.
And you guys can see the light coming from Janzal, so if you stay kind of with him, you should be able to see his light. You should be able to see his token emitting light on your map, right? Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as long as you stick within like 20 feet, 30 feet of him, you should be able to see fairly well with that light that's emitting from the rock.
Okay. Can I see any other way besides going up this stream to get inside, or is it strictly
there was
only
this
this
there was this part that Tree had like dove out of the way of the wave over here. But it looks kind of rough, and it looks like there's a lot of broken rock and rubble kind of like there, so it looks like it might be tricky to traverse, but it's definitely a place where you could. It looks like it climbs upwards.
I turn to Oriana and I ask, I'm like, hey, do you think I should try going up that way? Maybe I could meet you guys on the other side, or maybe I'll
yourself. Maybe not by yourself. Maybe I go with you. And you stand behind me.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Does it look like we could both fit up there?
Yeah. I mean, you're probably gonna have to go like single file, but you could go up there.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, Tree is all the way over there. I want to ask Tree what he thinks of us splitting up and possibly
We
meeting back.
can't split up because I put the light on.
Yeah, I see them start to go that way. I'm like, Tree, kind of like motion them back. And I turn around to go. Are we going this way? We want to go this way? What we can't. I don't think splitting up's a good idea, personally.
Yes, you would be right on this.
Okay.
And Tree will point over at Oriana and Charlie. Oh, are you two looking at the little where I went out to avoid the water?
We were, yeah.
Yeah.
So Tree's gonna walk back over and what I can see in the dark. Do you want me to go climb up first and see what's up there?
As long as you don't mind.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I just don't want to get drowned by a tidal wave again.
Yeah, that was pretty harsh. Yeah.
Sure, we can. Let's let Tree go first and see if what he can see, and then we can follow.
Okay.
Tree's gonna start scampering up the hill.
Okay. Stop right there. So the rocks here, it looks like there was like a cave in or something like right here, and there's just like piles of like gravel and stone kind of laying here as you're kind of crawling up it. And as you get up to the top, you kind of put your hand up on the edge of this ledge and you start pulling your head up, and you see before you, just because you have a passive perception just enough to see it, there is a kind of like a very large green snake coiled on the ledge here, this first ledge, just kind of sitting there. lying in wait.
Back up, back up, back up, back up.
Okay. I am. Does it see me? Like, are we looking at each other right now?
It has not seen you yet. But you can see it's like, it's coiled up and it's just slowly kind of doing that thing where it's like just slowly kind of moving, but like almost like tightening into like a smaller like coil.
Okay. As I see this sort of starting to move, I'm gonna try to see it. Like, I'm gonna wait until it starts to turn and it can see me, and I'm going to, in preparation for this, take a small little bit of break off some of my rations, and then try to. I'm gonna use the phrase "befriend" the snake and see if I can just get it to chill a little bit and leave me alone.
So you're going to try to offer it food?
Yep.
Okay.
I can speak to animals too. Dubs.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't want to turn around and go, snake, and have it attack me.
Okay, so it kind of starts to... It's still like doing that coiling motion. Eventually its head kind of rising up and you can see this like kind of beady red eyes kind of looking towards you. And you see a couple like little quick flashes of its tongue out from its mouth as its head is facing in your direction.
As it looks at me, I'm gonna hold up the little bit of like dried meat for my rations, and then very sort of just wave it a little bit in front of it, and then slowly start to lower it down to the ground in front of it, making that same sort of motion down.
Okay, go ahead and make an animal handling check for me, please. Let's see how good of a snake whisperer you are, Tree.
And this is like a giant snake?
Oh, natural 20.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, so you drop the food and the snake just like slithers up a little bit to it and just starts like with one quick snap, just like snaps its jaws towards the food and grabs it and starts like coiling back. You can see it like shoving this food into its mouth, starting to swallow it.
Okay. And then and then does it sort of like relax back down and just sort of lay down, or?
Yeah, he's kind of like just he backtracks a little bit towards the. It's almost like, imagine like you're climbing up and then there's a little ledge and then you got to climb up again. It's like sitting on that ledge.
Okay.
So you think you bought you guys at least some time to get by it. It's enjoying whatever you gave it.
Gonna turn back down as it now seems to be a little calmer and has moved over and just say, there is a snake on the halfway up. Just be mindful. And I'm gonna finish climbing up and see what I see.
To handle it?
How big is the snake?
Snake-sized.
Oh, that's fine then. I can. You want me to get rid of it?
I'll put it on the map, so you can see how big it is. There it is. It's on the map now. It's about as big as you guys.
I can't see it.
I can take care of the snake. It's not a big deal.
It's a giant poisonous snake.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, wonderful.
Tree can tell from getting this close of a look at it.
Nice.
It is snake-sized.
Yeah, let me
gonna hide
first.
behind Oriana.
Can you let me pass you?
Oh. I'm hiding behind Oriana. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
It seems to be not. It seems to be focused on the food right now. That's up to you.
Okay. I'll follow up behind Tree. And I turn back around to everybody once I see the snake. It's a little bit bigger than a normal snake, just so everybody's aware.
Okay.
So I will try and walk right past it.
Okay.
Also, I
Seems to be-
can't see my thing. Is there it goes. I had to go
With
past.
the-
There's like a wall.
Yeah.
With a natural 20, Tree did a wonderful job of picking the right type of food for the snake. It seems to be occupied.
What can I say? We both like mice.
But yeah, you guys can all kind of move by the snake, carefully making your way up the ledge. There's a couple of times where some rocks roll down, but you're fairly quiet. You move up. And Tree, as you look to the left there at the top, you see that there is a kind of like a larger cavern opening here within this cave. And this large cave is divided in half, and you can't really see because there's like a 10-foot wall here, like a 10-foot escarpment here. But you can see down below, it looks like some crude like bedrolls and leathers and things are like laying on the floor of this cave, and some goblin critters are like hanging around here.
Awake? Have they noticed me coming up, or?
They have not noticed you yet. They are just kind of like, looks like they're just kind of sitting around preparing weapons and other things, and it looks like there is a small looks like a space for like them to like prepare different food and things like that. You can smell like the pungent smell of like poorly cured hides, unwashed goblin stench. Definitely smells like a goblin residence here.
Tree's gonna turn back and look down to Johnzel. There are some goblins immediately to the side. Do we want to deal with them?
I think so. Yeah. I don't think we should have them coming up from behind us.
As you say. And Tree is going to try to sneak up to... Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I get closer than I need to. I'm going to move up a little bit to give Jen a little bit of time to start, like, climb the rest of the way up.
Okay.
And as he gets up to the top, I'll fire off another shot at number is that? Goblin number 5. Once
right.
Jan's up top.
All right. Hey, Janzel, go ahead and you can move on up. But here's what I want you to do. Are you trying to be really sneaky moving up that last part of the escarpment?
I will try to, but I am very bad at stealth. So
Okay. Go ahead and give it a shot. You never know what
All
the
right.
dice will think.
Did you use the inspiration already?
I have. We have not. We also got a whole bunch of them from the very
Guidance.
of
Guidance.
the thing.
Oh, guidance.
Good. Keep forgetting I can do stuff.
I don't know if it's rolling.
It's only session 2. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll on here because it's not doing it on the other thing for some reason.
Oh, Beyond 20 is not rolling into it?
Yeah. So I'm just
It
gonna.
happened to me last week for some reason.
It says rolling dice on D&D Beyond, or I mean on Roll20.
Oh, it's trying to do a bunch of them now.
Oh my god. Okay, it was just lagging.
We'll take your first
We'll use the
one.
first one because that disadvantage. Wow, I got what?
220 is a
Okay.
disadvantage?
Nice.
Okay.
This is the quietest Janzel's been the whole time you guys
Yeah.
have known him. Like, he's having an out-of-body experience here,
Uh-huh.
climbing this escarpment. Yeah, Janzel gets to the top, doesn't seem to alert the goblins of your presence.
There's not much room up here, so I think I'm just gonna like look over a tree and I'm just gonna like charge at them.
As
there's
he
not
does,
much
I'm
room
letting
up
go of
here.
that arrow.
Yeah, there's not much room up here for everybody to get up here like stealthily, so I'm just like I'm gonna start the fight and then hopefully they can move up.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Since you're going to be like charging at the same time that Tree's going to fire, What I'll do is I'll pull up a turn order, and here's what I'd like to do. I want to try the new surprise rules. So the goblins are going to be surprised, so they will technically have disadvantage on their initiative roll. So we're going to roll initiative, but I'll have the goblins roll twice and take the lower result for that.
Gotcha.
It's going to be a little tricky for me because I have everything kind of set to auto roll to this, so I'm just going to have to make sure for each one I'll have 2, and I'll have to delete one from the turn order. But if you guys click on your tokens, you should be able to click on that initiative button, and it should start populating you guys already.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh my roll 20 because it's being really
I'll roll twice.
laggy. So
I am like the queen of rolling low for initiative. Oh, never mind. You got me beat, Sarah.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
3 actually got a 16 still. Okay, we'll do 2 for this one. Oh, 7 and a 13. Put him in at 7. And 2 14s. Ooh, a 3. I have a feeling that's going to be the one. Oh, yeah. 8. And a 9. Alright, I think I got everybody on the order correctly. Let me get you some more appropriate music. Alright. So, seeing what they're doing up ahead, Chloe, you kind of get the jump on things. So you see the hand motions, the communication taking place just above you, and you're like, oh boy, it's gone down. What would you like to do?
Am I able to see Goblin 4 from my vantage point? Because that's literally all I see on my map right now.
Unfortunately, because you are technically like 10 feet down.
Oh, I'm down. Okay.
You're down, so you wouldn't be able to see Goblin 4 yet. You'd have to move up in front of Janzel probably to be able to get into this shindig right now. Or you could move up and like go behind a tree. You could kind of turn to the right if you want to be kind of like in the back.
I think I'll use Janzel as leverage to like just get over his shoulder just so I can see.
Sure.
So
Okay.
I climb up and be like, what are we working with here? Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, don't mind me. I don't know who I'm standing on.
You're on both Oriana and Charlie, and you kind of step through the
very
poisonous
tiny.
snake, who's still like got this massive like bulge in his throat from eating this food that Tree gave him.
All right. Would I be able to shoot my bow?
Sure.
If I'm okay.
Yeah, you can shoot your bow.
Okay, I'll go for Goblin 4.
Goblin 4, you got it.
Yeah, why not? See what happens. Okay, not bad. 21.
That hits. You can roll your damage up.
2. But yeah.
6 points of damage. So this goblin, not really like expecting what's going on, you shoot him in the back with an arrow. You just hear, ah! And he turns around and he looks like he's like badly injured and is like reaching for the arrow to pull it out of his back. He's still in the fight, but he's badly injured.
Okay, I'm gonna hide back there. I'm gonna
Come back down.
You saw
Sure.
nothing. Not the bard you're looking for.
Not the bard you're
And
looking
turn.
for. All right, Goblin 3 actually wasn't completely surprised by this situation. He kind of gets the jump on before Janzel can even turn around to get ready to set his charge. This goblin actually starts charging you, Janzel.
Okay.
And heads up and is going to strike you with a scimitar attack as it tries to take the blade across your chest with a 21 to hit.
That is.
6 points of damage,
Ow.
Janzel.
Okay, I'm not looking too hot.
Intruders! Intruders! And now, Janzel, you get to respond.
I'm going to punch this guy that just charged up. I'm gonna, I'm just gonna take a big, just straight on haymaker, try and hit him.
So the haymaker to the face.
That was.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm gonna use some of our rolls. Let's see which one I want to use.
Sure, use them up.
Let's use a D8.
All right, a D8.
4. I don't know if that's gonna help.
A
12.
4? 12 to hit, unfortunately. This goblin's quick, and you thought you could sneak up on him, but he ducks out of the way of your haymaker easily.
Yeah. It's really all I can do. So I'll stay there. Oh, bonus. No, hold on. Bonus X on my second wind.
Second
And
wind.
then that's then my turn after that.
Ooh, yeah. So taking a moment to regain his strength. Tree.
5 HP.
You had that arrow ready, but then that goblin started running up rapidly.
Yeah, so real quick, arrow back in the quiver, pull out the short sword, and see what happens. Oof. I'm actually going to use one of them too.
All right.
Oh wait. We still have the bardic inspiration from Chloe from last time, right?
Yes, you do. Yep,
That's
it lasts an
Yeah,
hour.
all my inspos are gone. You've all should have gotten one.
I'm pretty sure I used mine last week, so.
Did not use mine yet.
It's a D6 for
Yes.
bardic. Okay.
Yes.
13.
15. So you take the short sword. He pulls up this crude wooden buckler shield and just deflects your short sword away.
Okay. I think I got. That's it. So, all done for me.
All right. Goblin 5 is gonna struggle a little bit. Kind of comes up, and you see it pulling out a short bow, and that's gonna fire a shot towards Tree. So here comes the bow. 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
You take 4 points of piercing damage as the arrow strikes you in the chest, Tree. Goblin 7. You just hear some shouts and wrestling around, bringing us to another goblin turn. You hear kind of more of the same. Goblin 4, still trying to get this arrow out of his back, actually pulls out his own arrow, giving up on that one, and pulls back and is going to fire at Janzel. Here's a short bow, a 15.
That hits.
That hits.
It hits
Seven piercing finds a
Ow.
weak spot.
Ow!
Janzel cries out in pain again.
Really hurting.
Charlie, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. I will, I guess, let me see here. I want to move forward, if at all possible, and squeeze kind of in between Oriana and Janzel, and make a strike at this goblin number 3 with my rapier.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, yay. Okay, attack, roll. Oh, Jesus. Roll 20 is so challenging for me. I don't know why. Okay. I'm totally blanking on how to roll an attack. How do I roll an attack roll again? I am blanking.
You should be able to
Just
click
click on
right on the weapon
Yeah, the weapon
if
in your.
in your inventory on the character sheet
Hmm?
on D&D Beyond. Is that what you're using?
Oh, I can use D&D Beyond. Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
I thought that's how you were doing it from before. I thought you were syncing it to Beyond 20. Were
Oh,
you using that Beyond 20 app, or did?
I did not get that set up.
Okay.
I did not figure that out. I
Let me
had a
see
busy week.
something. You should be able to go. Well, we didn't add that attack in there, so just go ahead and roll a d20,
Okay.
and you're going to add
Sorry.
5 to it.
Okay. Okay. So I'm dumb. I rolled one in d20. I don't know why, but it was an 8. So 5 plus 8 is I don't know how much. 13.
13.
Math, right?
It's really
Oh,
hard
right.
for you to get like a clean strike on this goblin, like kind of going
Yeah.
in between two of your companions, and the goblin kind of hops over the blade.
Alrighty. I mean, I still have some movement. You know what? I don't want to get in between that goblin and the other goblins. I'm just gonna take a step back.
Okay. Got you. All right. Goblin 6 actually gets down to about right here and fires an arrow at Tree. And hits for 4 piercing damage as your two tanks up front are becoming pin cushions. As arrows are just into them from afar. Oriana, it's your turn.
I'm gonna take out my warhammer and
Okay.
try to take a swing at the one in front of me.
Goblin 3, you got it.
Did that roll?
It did. And you hit, so you can roll your damage.
Four. Ugh.
4 points of damage. Yeah, from where you are, you kind of get this massive strike with the warhammer. The goblin dodges a little bit, but you smash his foot like right on the ground. Takes some damage, but he is still up.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. That brings us back to the top of the order with Chloe.
Oh, I'll ask her Lay if she wants to get on my shoulders, and I'll pull her up if she wants.
Okay.
That way you can poke at them from down below.
Sure. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
okay.
so I'm on your shoulders.
Yeah, do you want to be on my shoulders?
Oh my god, yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh yeah. I love it. Okay, you know I was gonna switch to my short sword, but now I'll keep the rapier.
It's like the concert goers, you know, the
Yeah, exactly.
Woo!
All right. Chloe, what would you like to do?
Boy. Is Goblin 3 looking pretty rough right now?
Definitely bloodied.
I don't know if that's enough. Alright, I'm gonna hop back up and try and take another shot at him since he's up in
you
Janzel's business.
Yeah, you could even shoot him from where you're at.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I just
definitely.
actually. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wait. Oh, wrong one.
That was me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix my stupid roll 20 stuff.
Would you like to spend any resources?
Maybe. What do
Yeah,
got
we have a lot of them. We have a D6, a D10, 12, a reroll, and 2 proficiency bonuses.
He's wearing some like scrap armor, and you can see he's got like this wooden buckler attached to his arm.
Alright, let me try the D10 and see what happens.
Okay, D10.
Come on. Oh, I don't think that's enough.
14.
14 to hit.
You needed a 4 or more.
Yikes.
Oh.
So that goblin kind of pulls the wooden buckler, and your arrow goes right into the wooden buckler. Was that the D10 you said?
Yeah, that was the
Yep.
D10.
That was the
Rolled a
D10.
3.
Chat did give us another D8 though.
Oh yeah, you got another D8. Look at that.
We're gonna need it.
I'm sorry, Camacho. They're gonna spend these quicker than you can buy them. I have a feeling.
Yeah, we're.
This encounter's not going the way they had planned.
No.
Not yet.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. I'm just gonna try and stay in line of sight of like anyone throwing hands at Janzel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Goblin 3 gets to go. He was in Janzel's face, so he's going to keep on working at Janzel. The scimitar attack. 17.
That's gonna
Silvery
hit.
barbs!
Oh
Silvery barbs!
no! Silvery barbs! Ah!
Please!
I will re-roll. Silvery barbs. 11.
That misses.
That misses.
That's my last spell slot. Let's go.
So with a flash of magical energy, the scimitar grazes off of Janzel's armor and does not impact dealing any damage at all.
I
Wow.
will give Janzel the advantage.
Thank you.
That's
You're
good
welcome.
because hey, it's Janzel's turn.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will attack this guy. 18.
18 does hit.
All right.
It's not showing up in mine though. It's being a little
Oh.
slow. What?
Sorry. Yeah,
10,
I don't think I. Yeah, 10 points of
10 bludgeoning. Oh yeah, you knock this goblin completely
Yeah,
out. Just one big
wham.
haymaker to the face. The sword goes flying. You hear a ting 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 across the ground. This goblin is done for.
So Michael, if I wanted to pick up his shield, would that be an action? I have no clue what that would be.
That's a good question.
Is
I
it
don't
like
know what
object
it's usually.
interaction? If
I
he was
think it
picking
might
it
be.
up?
I think it does take you like an action to like don a
Don it?
shield.
Oh, okay.
I believe I think I remember seeing that rule somewhere.
Well, then I will not do that thing because I cannot.
Yeah. Camacho's in chat. He can probably tell me for sure or not, but I think there is like a shield rule where you do have to take like an action to kind of put it on.
I'm just gonna stand fast here, and hopefully I miss.
Alright.
That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay, you got it. Tree is up next with 2 arrows sticking out of him.
Okay. So, here's an odd question. Would it be an action to don a shield on somebody else?
Probably.
In other words,
yes.
could I use my action to put, basically...
like
put
strap the shield on a Janzel?
Yeah.
I would let you do that, sure.
Okay.
Because you're watching Janzel's looking at the shield, then looks up, then looks at the shield, then looks up, and you're seeing all this.
And realizing that they're going to be charging and they have to go through him to get to me, and I'm not feeling great right now. I'm going to bend down, pick up the shield, and just sort of grab his arm.
Mm-hmm.
A little tug so he knows what I'm doing, and then lash the shield to his arm.
Lash a shield to her. Okay, so now, Janzel, you got that buckler shield strapped to you.
Sweet. I added it to my character sheet.
You got it.
And then Tree is going to take a step back and just get his bow and arrow ready. Because
Okay.
There's so many goblins that go before us.
Goblin 5 rushes up. And unfortunately, like, Janzel is like the first person in the path.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm the tank. Come on.
There comes a scimitar coming flying at you. I believe this one took a shot with its bow last time, so it hasn't had time to like actually like put its shield on. So it's getting a scimitar ready and swiping. 18 for 4. Oh,
I will use my reaction to use Relentless Endurance. I am at 1 HP.
Okay.
Oh no.
So
Yeah.
the goblin
I was
strikes. You see
already at 1.
Janzel almost falls and then catches himself and picks him back up. You can see like blood running out of his wounds. He's roughing it out. Goblin 7 gets to go, but you don't really like see anything happening right now with Goblin 7. You could just hear some stuff going on down below. You can't really see it. Goblin 4 still has an arrow in his back. Shifts over a bit and it's going to fire down the hall towards Tree. crits
Oh
Oh
no!
no.
for 6
Okay, let's
damage.
go.
You're
Michael,
rolling
your
so
rolls.
much.
Go back to
Yeah,
last
so
week.
high rolls.
Yeah, this is completely different from last week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tree is now unconscious.
Tree is
Oh, no.
unconscious.
No.
You guys hear a tree fall in the distance.
But do we hear it?
But do you
Yeah,
hear it?
sound.
Does it make a
that's
sound?
really weird because
Yes, because I'm not in the forest.
That's right. He's not in the forest. You can hear it.
Okay, good. Okay.
Oh my god.
Charlie, you're back up again.
Okay, I have a question about the mechanics of this riding on the shoulder situation, okay? So let's say I want to use my movement, but she is my legs currently.
Yeah, you
Could
wouldn't be able to.
I-
You wouldn't be able
I
to
was
use your movement at all.
Sure.
You'd have to. You're based
I
off of
can't
her movement.
latitude and move.
Yeah.
Can she hold her turn till I move though?
She could, yeah.
I could, because I just want to get closer. I kind of want for us to intervene and get, like, in between them. And
Yeah, that's what I was
gonna...
thinking too.
Okay, I agree. And then when I am closer
You
to
kinda-
them, I will do my stuff.
Well,
I
yeah.
guess.
Technically, you're within attacking range because you're
I
on
am?
top of. Yeah, you're on top of Oriana's shoulders, so you're like in
Oh.
her space.
Yeah.
Oh,
So if you're
okay.
on top, so you can attack. Yeah.
If I threw daggers, would they, like...
You're technically within 5 foot of the target, so if you're throwing it, you would have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack. You're better off stabbing it with your melee weapon here.
All right, we'll go
Mm-hmm.
with that. Let me go. I added them into the roll 20, so I
All right.
should have. Where did they go? I'm.
You got this.
There they are. Okay. Good vibes, good energy. Oh, a 12. Okay, not good vibes, not the best energy.
Would you like to spend any resources?
I would, because I really need these guys to leave everyone alone. What-
You have a D8. You have a D12. You have a complete player reroll.
You have a D6.
Do you
You have a
have Bardic
D6?
Inspiration from last episode?
Yeah.
How
have you
much is the
used
Bardic Inspiration?
Yeah.
Is that
Right,
like a
yeah,
D4?
Technically, if
Mine's
you
a
use that
D6.
proficiency bonus, we'll add a +2. And I will tell you this: this one did not have time. You don't see him wielding a shield. He only has a sword in his hand.
Okay, so DC is low. Okay,
Lower.
lower. I don't know. How much is the Bardic Inspiration? Is that like a D6?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fingers
See how-
crossed that cuts
see how that
it,
goes.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use your D6.
Press
yeah.
on
Give it a go.
1d6, please, God. Thank you. Okay.
And with that, you strike true with your rapier.
Yeah.
Stab this goblin. Go
Yay!
ahead and roll your damage.
Right.
Okay. And I click on the little rapier thing. 10.
Wow.
Nice.
And the leverage from being on Oriana's shoulders definitely helps as you drive the rapier down through the goblin's neck and it goes ah and falls over dead.
Nice.
And I guess you're just kind of chilling on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to
Um,
use your movement to pop off and move around, but that's up to you.
I mean, I kind of want to stick with this monstrous height that we have going on with it. How tall is Oriana again?
Like 7'6".
Yes,
Like
so
7'6", and I'm like 5'11". So
Yeah.
Oh my god.
let's go.
We're
Right,
long.
we can touch the ceiling.
Yeah. Let me check and see how tall the ceilings are in here.
Oh dang it!
Like, I got this.
Okay, you're lucky. 20 to 30 feet. You're lucky.
Okay.
You can continue to do this nonsense.
I was going to say, they got to be at least
I'm gonna do this
36
nonsense all
high.
the time. You know, Oriana, I've never gotten to be the small one before. This is amazing.
Yeah. Totally.
Goblin 6 is still taking advantage of this high vantage point down here. It's going to fire a short bow towards Janzel.
No.
Uh-huh.
We gotta get him
14?
first.
Oh, it hits the shield this time, right?
Thank God.
Well, it would have missed anyways,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Blocks it with the goblin's own shield, bringing us to Oriana.
Should we go forward to the left and maybe take some people out? Do you think we should do that, or where do you want
Charge!
Do
Charge!
it. I'll get tree.
to go? One.
Oriana currently wielding a warhammer and the rogue.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna try to take a hack at this guy. Goblin
Oh,
boy.
yeah, wait, let me
You
move
got
my...
it.
I guess technically I should be
You're
moving with you, I
technically,
guess.
yeah,
Okay.
you're technically kind of. I just put you beside, so that way we can see.
15.
You slam the goblin down on the top of the head, and he just teeters for a moment and slams onto the ground and is dead.
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah! Good team! Alright,
Yeah.
I guess I'll stay here just in case someone wants to run by or anything, so I'll stay here.
Okay, excellent. That brings us to Chloe at the top of the round.
Okay. I'm gonna peek around the corner, take a look at Tree, run over to him, and I'm gonna use my healer's kit to stabilize.
Okay,
action.
awesome. Yeah, you would make a. I think it's a. It's not healing in this game. It's medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how we do. I'm not great at that yet.
Does a healer's kit just allows you to add your proficiency bonus, right? Or does it give you like advantage on your roll?
It might be a proficiency. Let me just double check.
I think there was a special rule with that healer's kit.
Oh no, I don't. I can just stabilize him without needing a medicine check.
Oh, you
Wow.
don't need a medicine check at all?
Yeah, if I have the kit, I don't need to make a check.
All right. So Chloe rushes up, gets out her healer's kit, opens it up, and starts wrapping in the wounds of Tree up. And Tree, you're now stabilized.
Nice.
So
I
you
do
won't be
this for
having those
Janzel all the
days.
time, but not usually on Death's Door, so Chloe's being a little manic at the
She's
moment.
my corner man.
Any
Smelling salt to wake him up. Oh, no.
any bonus actions that you have, Chloe?
I do not have bonus actions. I don't think at the moment.
Okay. All right. Janzel.
Alright, well, he's not the smartest person in the world, and he's angry, so he's gonna run up here to this guy. And
Okay.
Okay.
he's gonna punch. He's gonna punch.
To reach him, you'd have to go to this space to run up those steps.
Oh,
There's like
okay.
crude steps that lead up.
Hmm.
I can still, yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
And then I will attack. I'm holding a shield, so it's not as much damage if I hit.
It
but,
still hits.
Nice.
So it's a D6 instead of a D8.
Wow.
Oh, hey,
No,
look at that!
No, and he rolls a 6 on the D6. You see that? So you punch the goblin. He bounces off the back wall and then falls off this 10-foot little ledge and slams onto the ground and is dead.
Oh. Alright, well, I don't see anybody else, right? Like, I don't see anybody else coming down from these stairs or whatever.
You can see there is a rough goblin, 2 goblins over here to the side, and one of them is kind of like dragging. It looks like a prisoner.
Get him.
I will yell at the other two that's behind me. It looks like they're dragging someone off down this hallway, and I'm just gonna move back out of the way so that way I'm not blocking the stairs.
Oh, okay.
At the end of my turn.
Okay. Tree is stabilized, but I don't believe stabilizing brings you
He's
back to
unconscious.
conscious.
He's
Still
still
unconscious.
unconscious. I'm sorry. I literally have
Yeah,
nothing else.
Everybody's
Smack
been
him awake. No, don't do that.
So,
and 2 failed death saves.
I
Isn't our
need to
cleric
learn
out of
healing
spells too?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
the cleric has been
Yeah.
out of spells.
And so is, yeah. Mhm.
The
I'll
cleric
wake up
used all her
alone.
spells on you.
I'll wake up in 3 hours.
3
Oh.
hours.
With a concussion.
Goblin 7 just kind of moves over here and takes like a protective stance. This other goblin actually moves towards the ledge with this individual. Looks like maybe a beat up human in probably like his mid-50s. he holds him up with his sword towards the edge of the cliff. Here, this like 10-foot ledge, and says, "Truce, or this human dies!" And just stops right there.
Is it a human we recognize?
Yeah, do we recognize this human?
You don't, because you've never met him.
Oh, this might be the guide.
Sildar.
But that brings us to Charlie. You're the first person that gets to respond to this.
I don't know this man.
I don't know this man. I don't care.
I'm so sorry to this man. No. No. Is this one within range of throwing a dagger?
The one over here, this guy here.
We
yes.
cannot see that person, by the way.
Yeah, I can't see him.
Oh, you can't see them?
No,
No.
there's
You would
Well,
be able to
like,
see
there.
them. Let me just go ahead and I'm gonna get rid of that. Is that better?
there you go.
Yeah.
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 I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff so you can see up there. Because it's only 10 foot high, like from back there, they're like standing right next to the ledge, so you should be able to see them.
Are they within, like, throwing dagger distance?
Yeah, you could throw a dagger.
About 15 feet from you, so yeah.
Yeah, I think throwing daggers is 20 feet, I think.
I'm trying to think of what... I know what Charlotte wants to do, but I also don't want to make anybody mad by getting this guy killed. So...
I mean, we're very morally gray in this party. If you fuck him up,
okay, I'm gonna throw a dagger.
Wait
Go
a
ahead.
second. I'm gonna say I'm not that morally gray. Clara does.
You're the good one here. It's okay.
I'm unconscious, so I don't count.
Yeah, you don't
Yay,
count.
yay, I throw a
We know what
dagger.
you do. We know
Throw a
what you
dagger?
do.
Okay.
Throw
So
the
you,
dagger.
that's gonna hit. Who are you throwing it
Hey.
at? Are you throwing it at the guy that's holding the prisoner, or are you throwing it at the other guy who's like standing next to
You're
him?
throwing it at the
I would
prisoner.
like to throw
You're
it.
throwing it at them.
I would like to throw it at the guy who's holding the prisoner, and if
Yeah.
possible, I would like to hit his hand, so like maybe he could release the guy. I know that's
Okay.
kind of like long shot, but maybe in the shoulder that's holding
Okay.
the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and you can roll your damage because you definitely hit him.
Okay. 5.
5 piercing. So you catch him by surprise, and this dagger, I'll say with just 5 piercing damage, you do hit him in the shoulder, but it's not like enough to like make him let go of him.
Dang.
So you hit
Sorry,
him,
guy.
and he takes the damage, and he
That's-
he immediately, like, you can see anger in his face, like, how dare you? I offered you a truce. How dare you throw a dagger at me?
Not him having the high ground.
That's
moral
right.
high ground.
But yeah,
She's a
and
pirate. You should have offered parlay, not truce.
Exactly.
Fair
Learn the
enough, fair
terminology. They're too dumb.
gotta learn those terms. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing you're gonna stay put on the back of Oriana.
I am.
Okay, and
Okay.
Oriana, it's your turn. You're next to go.
Okay,
You've
I guess we're
witnessed
doing
threat.
this then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause, yeah. You stabbed him with a thrown dagger. So we're still doing this? Okay.
Yeah.
The grin tells me that we're still doing this. Alright. So I will run up and, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'll go up here and just take a swipe at this guy.
You got it.
Just for fun. Where did those I give 1 second.
I am with you.
Ooh, that's good. No, I will use my not my DM's inspiration, the bardic inspiration.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, that is not good.
You
All
might
right.
need to use
So,
like an actual chat reward.
You want to use any
Well,
chat
we-
rewards?
can I use the chat reward, guys?
You
Sure.
can.
You should.
right?
Take him out.
Yeah.
You should.
All right, do we have a D8? Did we say?
Yeah, we have a
We got to do
Uh,
it. Yep.
yeah, we have
I
a
would-
D8 and a
There's a
D6.
D8, a D6, and a D12.
I'll use the D8 because I'm lousy right now.
Oh no!
my goodness gracious!
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Just go is destined for you to not hit this person for some
Yeah,
reason.
that's right.
Yeah.
Nice God
Yeah.
is spoken. This goblin will be the second coming.
Okay. I accept that I missed. I am okay with myself. I accept that I missed him.
Goblin just shifts quickly out of the way as you try to strike him with the Warhammer. I believe that went to Oriana's turn.
Yeah.
And bring us to Chloe, who just finished up patching up Tree.
Okay, I'm gonna use like what's left of the bandages, kind of like prop his head up as like a little pillow. I'm like, stay here. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take a shot.
You're good there, buddy. You're good there. Just run away.
Don't move.
Don't move. I promise I'll learn some healing spells eventually. I promise. Low priority. I gotta take a shot at the guy holding the prisoner.
Okay, go for it.
Come on, D&D Beyond, be nice to me. Come on.
14,
Am I
huh?
gonna...
You feeling good about that number, or do you want
No,
to?
I don't. Can I use the D6, please?
You can use the
I
D6.
feel like I don't need much more than that. Wait, is this guy more armored than the others? Is this guy like a beefy guy?
Does look a little bit more well armored.
Oh,
Looks like he wears some
no.
kind of chainmail shirt.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I said it. I'll use the D6.
Just roll
Oh.
a 6 on it, you know?
Oh, there you go. Yes.
now.
So you don't even worry about hitting him in the armor because you like hit him in the face. You can go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, not great. 4.
Not great. Yeah, you kind of like you hit him in the side of the head a little bit and you graze him, but he does take the damage, and he looks bloodied. Anything else, Chloe?
No, I just call him ugly. That's my turn.
Ugly! 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 He pops the arrow out of his side of his head.
You're not even more ugly. You're welcome.
Oh.
Oh, that's good.
Got another D6.
Chloe,
Ooh,
you're
another
just being a
D6
bully
coming
on
your
me.
way,
Thank
guys.
you.
Chat's
Yay,
being
thank
too
you.
nice to you guys
They
tonight.
are. They're being
We're
awesome.
gonna TPK,
Thank you,
sir.
Dad.
Yeah, I know you guys have been getting roughed up this encounter. Janzel with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
You're up.
gonna-
What do you?
I'm gonna step back, I think, so I can get a better view on this individual. So I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna take out one of these javelins that I picked up and I'm gonna throw it at him.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the follow. I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. K-Path? Thank you for following.
Thank you.
Yeah,
40
that
crit
hits.
hit.
Yeah.
Yes. An 8. Who were you throwing
Wow.
at? The guy holding the prisoner?
Yeah, the guy holding the prisoner. Yeah.
Okay. You watch as he grabs the goblin next to him and pulls him in front of the javelin is coming over, and the javelin just strikes this goblin right in the chest, and he goes, ah! And he falls off the cliff, and
We
this
have another
goblin
bully, guys.
is dead.
Yep.
This is the bully
Yeah.
goblin.
Well, that's. I'm gonna move back underneath the ledge so he can't see me. Or hopefully you have to like look over to see
Tucking
me.
yourself against
Yep.
the ledge. I love it.
That's the end of my turn.
And Tree is still sleeping,
Oh my
Okay.
god.
taking an
But
extended
he's more
cat
cozy
nap.
now.
Yeah.
It's definitely more cozy.
Yes,
Get a
it
pillow.
is.
He's not on hard ground.
And Janzel, as you are standing up against this ledge, you hear this other goblin go, "Fine! I'm a goblin of my word!" and grabs the prisoner and tosses him over the edge.
Yeah, try. Got you.
And make a dexterity saving throw. Let's see if you're
Oh
quick
no!
Oh no! You're gonna get
Oh
knocked out!
man.
enough.
7.
You panic.
Uh-huh.
And you do one of those things where like you see somebody who's trying to catch like a football from a kicker, and you're like you shift a little, you shift a little, you shift a little, you shift the wrong way, and the prisoner slams onto the ground next to you, and you hear him go "Ugh," onto the
Oh my
ground.
god,
beside you.
she died.
Just look at- Sorry about that.
And then it's just gonna move into Oriana's face,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say he gets to attack because he just like basically just shoved little that guy off the edge. But he's only gonna get one of his scimitar attacks instead of both.
Okay.
And misses completely. Grazes off of your armor.
Nice.
Charlotte, you're on the shoulders witnessing this happen. You get to go next.
How dare you? And I will stab him with my rapier.
Go for it.
Oh, 14. I don't know if that hits.
Would you like to spend any resources? It's pretty well armored.
I mean, yeah, how, what resources do we have?
You have 2 D6s.
We actually only have one.
We only have
1d6.
one.
Oh, we spent it? Okay.
Yeah, one was spent. It didn't get
Gotcha.
removed quick enough, and then
Gotcha.
You
The
replaced
other
it.
one was coming in too fast. Okay, so you got 1d6, 1d12. You even got to play a re-roll if you want to spend the re-roll on it. See if you can get anything higher.
I will take the D6.
Go for it.
Okay.
Get him.
Ooh,
16?
with a 2? A 16?
no.
Is he a 17?
17.
You needed a 3.
That seems to be the nightmare.
The rapier hits the ground next to him as Oriana tries to hunch down a little bit to get a good strike on the goblin.
Yeah.
But unfortunately you miss.
Dang,
Yeah,
okay.
Camacho can't keep up and chat with you guys.
Alright.
He's trying.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I guess that will end Charlie's turn, bringing us to
you
Oriana.
just rebought that D6 again.
Can I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Okay, go for it.
Which will not hit again.
Oh man, why do
We
Can't do
can
it
You know, D6, a D12, and a reroll.
D6,
No,
D12,
I
and a
won't
reroll.
do that. No, I
use
won't
the
use that.
D12?
I won't use that.
Okay.
We'll use that on like a death saving throw or something
Mhm.
important, you know. So that's me. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there.
Back to the top of the order with Chloe again.
Okay, he's hard to hit, so I'm gonna throw some insults. I'm gonna do a vicious mockery.
Okay. That's a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save, please.
Okay. A 12.
You fail, sir.
Oh no, what insults are you throwing at him?
You make the onions cry.
Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, and a 4, nice.
And 4 points of psychic damage. Onions don't cry. Emmett cries. And I think that gives him disadvantage on like his next roll or something like that. His next attack roll. 'Cause
Yes,
he's
on his
now
next
crying.
attack roll is at disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah, very nice. All right, you want to move or are you going to stay put?
I'm gonna like step over here just to keep an eye, like kind of like to make sure nothing's coming up on tree while this is all happening.
Yeah, after the encounter's over, you guys go back and Tree is just gone.
Yeah.
no.
Someone kidnapped him.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no.
Janzel, you're back up.
Okay, I'm gonna step back out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna take another javelin, and I'm gonna
Okay.
throw another javelin at this guy.
Go for it. What do you want to do there with that number?
I don't know if there's anything I can do with that number. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think I just miss.
Yep, it just goes right over the goblin's head.
Yeah.
Clambers
gonna-
into the background.
I'm just gonna sit. I know I can't check to see if this guy's still alive, but I'm just gonna act. You know, I'm just looking at this individual.
Okay,
So
you got it.
that's the end of my turn.
Tree is still sleeping. This fellow is going to attack Oriana with disadvantage for both attacks because technically he has 2 attacks, but his second one's automatically made with disadvantage, and the vicious mockery made the first one disadvantage as well. So
Nice.
both
Thank
of these
you.
are made with disadvantage. A natural 1 for the first one.
Okay.
And a 20 for the second.
Oh, that'll hit.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah.
You take
At least I'm
8
not mad.
points of slashing
Oh.
damage.
Okay.
So now Oriana is looking badly injured.
Probably.
strike.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Now I am very upset. Very upset indeed. And I will hit him again with my rapier.
Yeah.
And you do hit him with your rapier.
Let's go.
Good.
Get the sneak attack.
Oh. Yeah, you do technically have sneak attack for those, right? Yeah, because Oriana's within
Allies
5
within-
feet. Yeah, allies within 5 feet.
I thought I had to
So-
be flanking for that. Okay, yeah.
No, I think you add, is it 1d6 at your level?
We did.
I think
I
it's
think so,
1d6.
yeah.
Yeah, 1d6.
One extra d6. Yeah, so you can roll it just to see how much extra damage you do. 16! Oh!
Overkill.
Actually, Charlie you probably just like dive off of Oriana and just drive the blade down into this. You hear just, and you pin him to the floor and he is dead.
That
Thanks.
is what you get for hurting my friend. And then,
Thank you.
yes.
Epic.
Appreciate that. Ah,
And you guys are out of encounter.
Michael,
nice.
can I check on this guy? See if he's still alive.
Of course.
I'm
You check
checking on Oriana and,
Yeah,
seeing
I
if
will try and like stabilize him if I can, because I am proficient.
I have
in
a healer's
medicine.
kit if you need help. If he's really
Oh.
if he's rough.
I've got
He doesn't
medicine
look good.
too.
He doesn't look good.
Okay.
He looked like he fell on his head.
Oh
Okay.
no.
All right, I'll go check on Tree. Actually,
Yeah, I'll
Take
check
him.
on how you pick up
There we
trees.
go. We'll switch.
So you guys are just switching
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually pick up Tree and like bring him back to where we are, so we were not separated. So
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
bring him
you
back into the other room.
pull a
with us.
tree into the other room.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, you could
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
do that. You check out. Go ahead and make a. Let's just do a medicine roll for this, Chloe. Just as you're just checking them out.
Can
Okay.
I guidance?
Guidance.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh,
Hey, you get to roll.
Guidance.
What is it? A D6 or is it D4?
D4.
D4.
Hey, thank you so much for subscribing.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's
that.
Ooh.
Well, for one, you know he's not breathing. You can tell that right off the bat.
He's not breathing.
He's not breathing. But that's
I know he's like,
it.
yeah, healer's kit.
Healer's kit, yeah. So you kind
He
of like
hit
pull
his
that
head.
out.
Yeah, he
Uh,
fell on his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was already
All
looking
right.
very, very rough before he was
Okay.
tossed off this 10-foot ledge. So
I'll
you pull
stand
out the
by
healer's kit
guard.
and you start stabilizing him.
Chip,
And yeah,
chip.
he's definitely he's unconscious, very badly hurt. But you got a lot of his. You did a little quick CPR and bandaged some of his wounds up and got him all set. But you're looking
lives.
around and you see Janzel is like bleeding. Tree is unconscious, wrapped up over there in the corner. And I think that is a good point for us to take our break for the evening.
Oh my
There.
goodness.
Wow.
Oh my
What an
God.
encounter.
Yeah.
That was stressful.
We should rest.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
It did.
Did. Well, we're going to take a 5 to 7 minute break. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We'll wait about 5 to 7 minutes. Here's a word from our sponsors. We'll be back soon. Stay with us. Hello, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Proficiency Bonus. Please take an opportunity to support our sponsors.
First up is Little Dragon Corp. Little Dragon Corp is an online storefront based in the Great White North of Canada. They sell everything your heart could desire, so long as everything your heart desires is largely polyhedral dice sets and other TTRPG sundries. Check them out for all of your dicey needs. Perhaps buy a lovely hardcover copy of one of these fine books. If you're feeling especially cute, you could treat yourself to a t-shirt or one of these fine little proprietary Little Dragon Corp dragon plushies. They've got all the classic types of dragon, like Mooney, Terra, Dad. Whatever strikes your fancy over on Little Dragon Corp, be sure to enter our special promo code BONUS at checkout for 15% off of your order. That's BONUS, BONUS, for 15% off your order. That's like if you made 7 individual purchases, you could basically buy anything you want on the store, and it's like it was free with all the money that you saved from earlier. I'm absolutely positive that's how math works, and I will be taking no questions at this time. Thank you, Little Dragon Corp.
Cardboard Castle Games is a brick-and-mortar game store local to Evans, Georgia. They have a wide selection of tabletop gaming and other cool games like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, and even Yu-Gi-Oh! You can visit them in-store and let them know that we sent you, or you can go visit their website at cardboardcastlegames.com.
Don't forget to find us on social media. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links to our social media pages and outlets are located below this video.
Don't forget, you can also support the channel by following, by subscribing, remembering to click the bell notification so you never miss another live stream, using channel emotes, and if you're an Amazon Prime user, you get a free subscription to Twitch every month.
While we are away, now is a great time to go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and there you will find hours upon hours of content to enjoy. Click the bell icon to activate notifications so you won't miss a single show. Once again, thank you for joining us. We hope you are enjoying the show, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Our adventurers all find themselves in this goblin hideout in a large chamber with not just one but two unconscious individuals. One almost unconscious.
Yeah.
What do you
I'm
guys
just
want
gonna
to
like
do?
flop down. I'm flopping down against this wall. Just taking a breather, basically.
Okay.
Can we like take a long rest in here, guys, somehow, or is that not gonna happen? Cause
I mean,
we're all pretty tapped.
I think if we want to actually like sleep, we should get out of this place first.
Yeah.
Like go and sleep in the woods or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could
I'd be-
use that, but I understand if that's not possible. And I think we also have to wait 3 hours for Tree in the Woods to wake back up. So
Yeah, I'm gonna shake Tree and see if he wakes up. I don't know if he has to like stay asleep for that 3 hours or if we can just wake him up. I don't know how that works. So I'm just gonna like, cause I laid him down right next to me, so I'm just gonna like kind of shake him and see if it wakes him up.
Yeah, you shake him and he like does like a moan and like rolls back over. You have a feeling like he needs to rest.
oh,
Okay, then yeah, maybe we should backtrack a little and
yeah.
drag our friend who used to be a hostage with us.
Can someone take Tree? I can pick up this dude.
Take Tree.
Okay, I will pick up the new guy. Cause he's like in armor and stuff, right? Like
No.
oh, he's not. Okay,
Oh.
so
He doesn't have like hardly. He's wearing like these tattered red and gold like a red and gold tunic, tattered like leather kind of pants. I mean it's just like really like battered and ripped and torn, and has nothing on him.
Okay.
gotcha. Okay.
And like looking around here, like there's nothing. You don't really see anything that could be of any use like laying around in here either.
You must have the valuables in the other chamber.
So yeah, I think we're gonna head back outside.
Yeah.
And try and find a place to at least.
Like
Catch
hunker
your
down
breath.
for a little bit
Yeah.
just so we can
Yeah.
get Tree to wake up at the very
Uh-huh.
minimum.
So at least 3 hours.
At least 3 hours. We don't know that, but
Yeah.
I think that's the consensus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Hopefully
So you guys
16.
carefully make your way back down these and you realize that when you get back to where that snake was, the snake is no longer there. It's slithered off somewhere. You're not sure.
He's
don't like
got a
that.
food coma. He's taking a
Yep.
nap somewhere.
That's
Yep,
right.
yep.
That's right.
I hope that's good, not
resting it off. You guys make your way past the area where you freed the wolves earlier and back out into the forest region where you guys find a place a little bit away from the cave where you can kind of make yourselves comfortable. I don't know how many of you have like camping gear or equipment or anything like that, but you guys could make
Oh,
yourselves
Chloe
comfortable in that way.
Yeah.
Not a problem at
Ow.
all. You guys bring this human individual with you. And you guys set up a small camp. I guess I'm assuming that you guys want to take a long rest here. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
at
you
least 3 hours to let Tree wake up and then
Yeah. And after 3 hours, Tree does wake up. He is groggy and hurting, but he is conscious now. So mechanically, you have 1 hit point, Tree, at this
Does this-
moment.
other guy wake up too, or
What did you roll to figure out how long it took you? Was it a D6 or
D4.
D4? Let me roll a D4 and see when he would have. Yeah, he would actually woken up before Tree. So he wakes up as well, and is same sequence. He's still really beat up, tired. A little bit of rasp to his voice as he kind of comes to. So you guys would have a little bit of time before Tree wakes up here with this individual.
Can we say we're taking turns on a watch?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
I was literally just thinking that Chloe would probably take like first watch. Me and Charlie, I don't think we got hurt, right? Me and you.
No, I didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
For
so we
once.
can take first watches to let the others kind of recuperate.
I would say if when this individual wakes up, if none of you like approach him or anything, like he probably just kind of would just rest there until Tree comes to, and then you
Yeah,
guys
I think
would
I
decide.
have
I would
I
just
think
make
I
sure
have
that
both
you
of
would
them in the
Sildar.
tent. I have a
Okay.
2-person tent, so I probably have
Oh,
like
okay.
like their bedrolls set up, so like the 2 injured ones are gonna be in the tent while we
Okay.
stay out and keep watches.
Sure. All right.
If he pokes his
Um,
head out of the tent, I'll just ask him, are you Sildar?
Yeah, he would poke his head probably out of the tent to like look around when
Yeah.
he woke up. He's kind of like hunched over as he's moving around. As he gets up, you can tell he's still very sore and injured. And yeah, that's me. How'd you know?
Well, we knew that Gundren was going to try to travel with you for a little while at least.
Oh, your friends at Gundren.
Gundren,
He
yeah.
did mention that he had acquired some talent that was supposed to be bringing the wagon of goods. That must be you.
Yeah. When's the last time you saw him alive?
Well, hasn't been too long. I think I was here for maybe 2 evenings. It's hard to tell. The goblins, they're relentless. They kept... I just don't want to talk about it.
Okay, you
But they
you
drug
take a
it-
rest. Take
they
a
drug
rest,
us-
and we'll
Oh, yes.
we'll
Oh, yeah.
we'll figure that out. You take a rest. We can't do anything until Tree wakes up anyway, so sleep it off.
Well, thank you all for coming to my aid.
Sure.
I'm glad you didn't trust the goblin.
I'll give him my flask. It's not water, it's wine. Here.
He ungresses. He looks at it, looks at you, he's like, thanks. Takes a swig.
Yeah.
Just in case we're not here, you're not up when we leave, just stay here and we'll come back with you, hopefully with Gundar.
I'm going to ask you guys a question that your characters may or may not know. So I'm going to ask if you think your character would know. Do any of your characters know anything about, like, factions of Faerun? Like the Zentaurum or
yeah,
Lord's
I think-
Alliance? Or would any of your characters have any knowledge of any of those things?
I think Chloe
mean,
would. Because
Why
she's. Oh, go for it.
No, you go.
Oh, I was just gonna say Chloe would because she's a bit of like a manipulator to get farther along in life, so she's probably heard and used them at some points
Okay.
to like stay afloat before she met Janzol. So she's definitely heard of them at the very minimum. Maybe cross paths with some of them. I don't know which ones she would have crossed paths with, but she's probably at least one of them. She's probably crossed paths with.
Sure.
I would say.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead. You go.
Okay, I would say that Charlotte, if anything, would know about ones that are like more related towards like factions that have to do with like seafaring or like enforcement with laws and stuff like that, because she kind of like was a pirate and like did like some illegal things. So it would behoove her to be aware of who is
Yeah.
Oh my
the
god, are you
law
wanted by the Lord
enforcement.
Client?
You have to
think
know.
she's
You have to know the.
wanted.
You have to know the rules so you know how to break them. That's.
Yeah. I would not say that Charlotte is important enough to be wanted. She's just like one of the many like faithless people to them that like if they found out she was on that boat, they'd be angry. But
Mhm. I would say then you both recognize the red and gold that he's wearing and the logo upon his tunic screams Lord's Alliance.
Oh, shit. I think both me and Charlotte are like shit.
And he's not
Oh.
like
Probably
this.
wrong.
This individual looks like he flaunts it. He doesn't try to hide it. He's like a proud member.
I'm just gonna put like a little bandana over my face for the time he's here. I do not want him to see me and recognize me in the future.
Cool.
I'm wearing a bandana from now on.
Yeah, I would say he probably.
A few North Lions in the past.
I would say after a couple swigs from the flask, he kind of makes his way back into the tent to rest up a little bit more. And within that time, Tree would wake back up, and those of you that are on watch, nothing is really happening here. There's not a whole lot going on out around, and for the sake of brevity, you don't really see anything or anything to be alarmed or frightened by. Tree, you eventually come back to consciousness, and there is a human individual sleeping in a bedroll on the other side of the tent there.
Okay. Are any of my friends in the tent with us?
Nope, you're really not sure how you got in this tent.
We're getting there. And check myself. Do I have my armor? Do I have my weapons?
Yeah, you still got all your things. You're patched up, but you're still kind of hurting.
Looking around a little bit and gonna very quietly, get myself up and start trying to sneak out of the tent. So I really don't know what's going on.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage.
So we got 24.
I don't think anybody realizes you got out of the tent.
Okay. When I come out, what do I see? What's everyone seem to be doing?
It looks like some individuals are just kind of like sitting around, looking around at the neighboring forest and stream area.
Chloe's
Some
having
people
a
are
smoke
resting.
and drinking some wine.
Yep.
Elena wears a bandana around her face.
Yeah. Charlotte's got a bandana around her face for some reason.
Okay, so as Tree notices that, he's gonna stop sneaking and just realizing that something happened somehow. He's back outside, and walk up to who's ever closest to the tent.
Oh, you're awake.
Yes. How did we get here? Who is the strange one in the?
Oh, that's the one that, Oriana, what was his name again?
Sildar.
Sildar. He's that guy that was supposed to
Gundren?
escort. Yeah, him.
Gundren hired him to, escort him part of the way. Before us. So they got stopped on the road before us and taken, and then we rolled up on their scene.
So where's Rockseeker?
We haven't found him
We
yet.
don't know.
Yeah, that's a yet thing.
We kind of needed you to wake up and not die and bleed out, so, And Jansel was pretty fucked up. We're taking...
Me too at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of a hit.
I noticed I was well wrapped. Thank you, whoever.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks.
But
I'll get better at the spells. I kind of been, procrastinating, I figured
I
it was
should
fine
have
to get
that
a
down
healer's kit, but I
eventually.
think I need to get, spells for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are we going back into see if we can find Rockseeker?
Yeah, tomorrow
really?
when we're
Probably.
all...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still not feeling too good, but
Well, that's why you need to go lay down. What are you doing?
I was laying down. I just woke up.
Yeah, well,
Lay down again.
rest.
Lay
Now
down
it's
again.
nighttime.
You probably still have a head concussion.
Yeah.
Don't
Probably
do it.
shouldn't
Those
sleep with
stitches
the
will
concussion.
rip.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't sleep off the concussion.
Yeah, don't fall asleep with the concussion, actually.
Well, just
I don't think
lay
it is
down.
concussion. I think it is pincushion.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
rip the stitches, because I only have so much.
Tree will give a little nod.
I'll
and
put a
then,
cone on you if you're not going to behave. I'll put a cone on you.
Cone of shame.
Cone of shame.
No.
I will cone of shame you, sir. They haven't been invented yet, but I will invent them for this case.
That'll be our next chat reward.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Shame. The chat felt.
Please let that happen.
Don't lick those wounds. Keep them dry.
Tree will head back in and lay back down. And apparently, if we're resting, Tree's going to go to sleep and take a rest.
All right. Yeah,
I
for the
have
sake... go ahead. You wanted to say
I was
something?
gonna say, I just had a question for those of us who are awake.
Yeah.
Do we think if we equip this guy after he rests that he'll fight with us?
Hopefully. He's supposed to be
Okay.
the guide. He was hired. We were all technically hired.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Otherwise
still
he's-
have to get our money from Gundren somehow.
Or fine. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Because, I feel like we
I
could
mean, it'd
use
be
it.
pretty shitty if he just no, you guys do the do the shit.
Do this by yourself. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he
that'd
is
be really
alone,
shitty of him.
So,
And then if that case, I'll just get Janzel to like rough him up a bit.
okay.
Okay, well, if you guys want to go ahead and use this opportunity to take your long rest, you guys do, in
Yay.
fact, get a long rest here.
Awesome.
So you guys can replenish your hit
Hell
points
yeah.
and get all those wonderful spell slots back
Yes.
that
Get
you
them
haven't had in a while.
inspirations back.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but can I just say that I took my dagger back out from the guy
Yes,
that we
yes,
killed?
Yes,
you did
yes,
mention it on break, so
absolutely.
that's valid, yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm just going to grab all your tokens and kind of move them back to the cave mouth entry here. Just so we got everything kind of organized. But yeah, after your long rest, you guys wake. I would say it's probably when you finish your long rest. It's probably kind of more like in the middle of the night,
Okay.
based off of the time of day. Well, it'd probably be
Right.
it'd probably be dark, like very early
Early.
in the morning, dark. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are all able to come to. You can see Sildar has awoken and looks much better, well rested. And the adventure is yours. Where would you like to go from here, or what would you guys like to do?
Is Sildar wearing any armor or was he like stripped?
Looks like they took all of his gear.
Okay. I'll give him my dagger. Here.
Oh, thank you.
Here, you can have the shield too.
Oh, nice. Great.
I give him a short sword.
Oh, wow. I'm.
Do I have any
Equipped?
weapons to give him? Hold on.
Yeah, because you're coming to help us
Everybody
get him, right?
Dubs, well, of course, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't think otherwise.
Just checking. Some people's
I,
vibes are off. We weren't sure about your vibes. You were pretty concussed.
Well, I gotta
Yeah.
be honest with you. I'm gonna give you some bad news. I don't think Gundren is here.
Is he dead?
I don't believe so.
Mer-
I overheard some of the goblins, and they were standing like back behind them, you know.
Yeah.
I overheard a few of the goblins talking while they had me prisoner, and one of the goblins said something that the spider sent word that a dwarf was to be brought to him. I don't really know who or what the spider is, but I don't think Gundren was being held captive here. I think Gundren was moved elsewhere.
Follow-up question. Do you think the spider also requested that all of their loot was taken at the same time, or is that in there too?
Well, I know that they were talking about this individual, someone named Clarg. It's apparently the leader of this clan. I think, from what I gather from the goblins that had me held captive, that Clarg thinks very highly of himself, and I don't think Clarg shares a lot of the plunder with the rest of the Cragmaw goblins.
Is Clark in there, or did he go escort this to the spider?
I believe Clarg is still inside.
Slow turns to the party.
Well, we gotta make sure, right? Just to make sure he's not in there.
Sure,
so.
we got it.
Yep.
It's like
If we don't stop Clarg, he'll keep recruiting goblins to his plan, and they'll keep hijacking caravans along the high road and Tribor Trail.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's totally why we need to stop him right now. Yep, you're right.
And as you're hearing this, that's exactly what someone in the Lord's Alliance would want done and would say.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Do you think you could get some people from your group to pay us a little extra money for taking care of this little situation?
You know what? Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Honestly, if we take care of this, and you guys can escort me the rest of the way to Phandelver, I will give each of you 50 gold pieces on top of what you're making.
I think that's a deal.
For the
love
record,
law.
this is not hazard pay. This is your pay.
Yeah, that's right. I'm offering this to you. I have no idea what Gundren offered to you, so
Not
I
enough.
love that.
I'm sure he was able to offer you much more.
No,
What?
but he will.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
I specified for hazard pay, and this is hella
Good.
hazard pay.
Gundren is a businessman. Business dwarf.
So are we.
So we need to kill every goblin, or
Just the leader, right? That should fix him.
I really think as long as we can get rid of Clark, I think we'll be okay.
And Charlie,
yeah,
Clark will have all the loot.
Clark does have all the loot, and if he's not sharing the loot with his fellows,
That's all.
I think we could incite a mutiny.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
That's pretty smart.
I
That's
have
a good
been
idea.
I've been in many mutinies. Listen, and most of the time, that's what it's about.
Tree had started to walk in, and then hearing the two of them playing, just gonna turn back and say, I am sorry, did we not just kill a large number of them?
I mean,
There were
yeah.
at least 3 that we were fighting.
Yeah, but if they fight for us first, like
How?
even
They're dead.
it out a bit, and then they fight
did
help
they
us fight
know?
Clark, and then we clean them out.
But they're dead.
What happened to that one goblin
Not
that we
all
had in
of
the
them.
barrel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there is
Oh,
a goblin in
yeah.
the barrel, but I don't remember what you did with him.
I don't know.
He's not
I'm
using the
looking
cart.
right now.
He's in the cart, which you guys left at the end of the trail about a few miles
he
back.
Oh my god!
These are bargaining chips.
In my barrel.
Yeah, he's handcuffed in the barrel, and then Tree tied the barrel up with his rope.
Yeah.
So,
And you put a little
So we just take a quick cut scene
Oh
here,
god.
and we see a barrel hanging in a tree from a rope, and we just hear from inside, "Oh, oh, oh."
Oh, buddy. I kind of feel bad.
And
Kristy
it
feels
cuts
bad.
back to
Oh,
your
God.
current conversation.
Oh my god.
Tree has invented the piñata.
No.
That's a good idea.
Goblin.
Goblin pinata. Goblin in a barrel. Is
Goblin
the
in a
barrel.
Pinata.
I like that.
Perhaps this time we can follow the river and not climb up into a death trap.
Okay.
Yeah, bottlenecking ourselves was not the smartest plan.
No. Sorry. I'll take I'll take all responsibility for that. Sorry.
I mean,
For
it worked
what?
out in the long run.
It
But
did work out.
All right.
What, the path
Well-
that wasn't up the river?
Yeah, let's do the path up the river now, I guess.
Whoa.
How do
So I
we
was
wanna
kind of like,
go
well, I'm thankful you did him the way that you did, or you would have never found me. So
That's true.
I'm grateful.
How do we want to go in? Guns ablazing, tanks in front, or stealthily, but they know we're here, but not with time?
We
Maybe.
desire to incite a mutiny.
I'm gonna be honest, it
Okay.
doesn't seem like we're a big stealthy group here.
I'm not stealthy.
I wish I could be
You're not
offended by that,
stealthy.
but I can't.
Me and Charlie can stealth a little bit, but like with the rest of you, it's kind of a moot point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially in like the narrow caves. If we were out like scouting or something, it'd be different. But this is, I don't think this is.
All right.
It echoes in caves. So like even.
All right. I will go up in front with John. I'm so sorry. I know your name is John.
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Zool.
Yeah, John's Old
I just knew it was John.
John!
That's
Yeah.
all gonna bring me into my head. Sorry.
You're fine. He said you can call him John. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so, do you want to go up front with me, and then we'll
Sure.
have the rest of them behind us?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay, I'm gonna cast light on you or me. Which do
Sure.
you think would be better?
Whatever one you want to do.
I will cast light on.
It might be better
My
on
shield.
you. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it'd probably be
Okay,
better
I'll
on you since
cast
you
light on
only
my
have
shield,
CC.
and I will do
Okay.
that.
Do
Alright,
you,
so casting light on
out
your
of
shield.
character, do you need to, because you need to maintain do you need to maintain concentration on light, or because it's a cantrip it doesn't?
I think it's a cantrip. It's a cantrip.
I think it's a cantrip. I think it lasts an hour. Is it an
Yeah.
hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's concentration.
Yeah. So I'll put that light on
Yeah,
you,
it's
and I'll
not
take it off of Janzel, so that way he
Okay.
won't be a beacon of light anymore. There we
Okay,
go.
I will
Save settings. That should be correct
Okay.
on your tokens. As you guys are kind of walking, I guess you guys are walking back to the cave mouth here and getting ready to go into the cave. Sildar is kind of like giving you guys a little bit of background and trying to just like tell you guys about what had happened and how this had all unfolded. He kind of gives you a little bit of information, like he met Gundren in Neverwinter, and Gundren, they started to like build a bond and a friendship, and then Gundren, knowing of Sildar's like skills with a weapon, and hired him as kind of like his bodyguard for this trip. He also kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, you know, it was kind of a win-win for me because I have a friend. His name's Iarno Albrecht. He's a wizard for the Lord's Alliance. He was stationed in Phandelver, but it's been months since we've gotten any correspondence. So I was thinking it'd be a good opportunity for me also to go in and see if I could check up on him and see what's going on. When the goblins attacked us and ambushed us along the trail as we were traveling, they just, to be honest, they outnumbered us. It was really difficult to deal with. We were beaten, battered, and bound. But there was another goblin that didn't match the rest as part of this group. It had a strange elongated head, and when they were binding me up, the goblin came near me and whispered to me, "You're not what Rockseeker wants." And then the goblin just disappeared and walked away from the other goblins and just moseyed on its way into the forest. The other goblins, the Cragmaws, they didn't really seem to like care either way that goblin was there, and then it just left. It's the strangest thing.
What was the name again?
Rockseeker.
Rockseeker.
Ruxithid. Anyway, they drug us here. They separated us. I overheard them talking about the dwarf, and I think they were seeing if I had any information first before I was going to be dinner.
Gross.
All right.
Well, thank
Do you know
for
how
that
many
information.
we can expect? Do you know how many we can expect in the rest of the cave at all, or is that just?
I don't really know for sure. I can expect there's more.
Okay. All right.
Did
Well-
Gundren happen to tell you anything about what was going on?
No, he's very sketchy about it.
Yeah.
He said that this would be an easy trip and everything was gonna go fine.
Well, I guess things didn't turn out that way. Well, apparently the Rockseeker brothers, Gundren along with Tharden and Nundro, they recently located an entrance to the long-lost Wave Echo Cave. It's a site of the Phandelver Pact. Apparently it's big news.
A Phandelver pack. What is the Phandelver pack?
Well, apparently, years ago, dwarves and gnomes had an alliance here near Phandelver, or no, Phandalin. They found this cave that was inherently magical in places, and they eventually allied themselves with a group of human wizards who were able to put something together called what they like to call the Forge of Spells. Basically, it was this forge that was able to craft magical items. Well, eventually bandits kind of overran the place, and in the midst of the battle, everything was destroyed and lost. And then since then, the area has fallen into ruin. The Rockseekers believe they might have found that cave.
Oh, interesting. Sorry, the silence as I write down everything.
Yep.
So what I'm hearing here is our hazard pay should be magical item.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard magical item. I'm down.
I would like some magical gold pieces.
I will let it be known that I have nothing to do with hazard pay. I am hired employee as well.
No backsies on the 50 gold each.
No, of course not. Of course not. No,
Okay.
that's absolutely.
Okay.
You
Alright,
guys
so,
do enter. You
John,
guys
you
make
wanna
your way
go
back
first?
to the entrance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go this way, and you can flank the right side. Is that okay?
Sure, sounds good to me. We're just gonna follow the water up the whole
Yep.
way. So
I will be in the back.
Sildar will be in the back with you.
So,
He just looks at you suspiciously every now and again as you continue to hide your face.
I'll stare him down when he looks at me. What are you looking at?
He just looks away when you stare at him.
Yeah. I do the
He's
flinch
just-
thing at him.
He's just
make him
trying to
scared.
keep up with Oriana because the light of the shield is helping him to be able to see as
Yeah. What about that?
well. Yeah, when you guys round this bend and you guys see the light flashing, you notice that up here ahead, there's like a what looks to be on your map like a rock little dammed up area with water behind it. That's not full of water, and that dam is not there anymore.
where the tidal wave
Wait,
came from.
what?
Yeah. Okay.
So that you do notice that as you come up, and as you're going around, actually, Jansel, when you walk around the corner there, there's some crude natural steps that lead up, but you can see it looks like there's some kind of animal or something sleeping at the top of those stairs.
I will whisper back to. There's another animal. It looks like on top of the stairs. If anybody wants to handle that, I'm not super good with.
I can talk to it, or I guess you can tree.
Either way. I would like to say at one point when Tree noticed that Sildar and Shirley were sort of going back and forth a little, as Sildar walked away, Tree would take a second to turn back to him and say, don't mind her. She is hideously scarred from something. She doesn't like anyone to see.
Okay.
Wow.
At your back, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Thank you, Tree.
Backhanded, I got your back.
Yeah, kind of. I got your back. That's right.
I
Tree got
appreciate it. Thanks for explaining it to him. I was too embarrassed.
How's Tree with picking up on social cues?
I have no clue what their deal is and why she's covering her face, but it's like,
And I shan't explain.
She just does that sometimes. It's fine. It's fine.
Our lay reveals nothing.
so are you going to wake up the Tree's going to sort of look up the stairs to see what it is, and
Tree, when you look up there, it looks like there is a wolf sleeping right at the top of those steps.
does it look like one of the ones we let go?
I mean, it looks similar. You're not really sure if it's the exact same ones, but the ones that you let go, you saw go off into the woods and just disappear.
Okay. And Tree will look back over at Orion. Oh, it's another wolf.
They liked us last time.
Yes, but they did not like me.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll handle this one. I'll get out some rations
Okay.
and sort of go, the sound you make when you're trying to like call a cat or something like that.
Okay. Sure.
Just like I got some rations. Look, I'm so good at this.
The head of the wolf kind of perks up and the ears go like this, like look down in that direction.
I'll kind of throw a ration up at it.
Okay.
A little.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
Okay.
Bardic inspiration.
Okay. Can I say to it like we're here to help you?
Yeah, they understand you.
Sure.
You
Yeah,
understand.
they can understand you. They just can't talk
Yeah.
like back to you. That's
Right.
Okay.
Right. So. Oh, I need that bardic inspiration.
D6.
D6. Come on, high roller. 3. So above a 10. 12.
3 above a 10. Let me check something really fast.
Okay.
Okay. So you throw this at it, and you're doing that kind of cat hissy sound.
Yeah.
But what happens is you hear from behind the wolf, you hear... What was that? You hear that noise? I heard noise. And all of a sudden you see a goblin kind of peek over the shoulder of the wolf, and it's like, intruders! Intruders! Ah! And then you hear like a bunch of other goblins like in the background.
I shoot him.
Yeah.
Okay, well here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and roll initiative first.
Sure.
Okay.
So go ahead, you guys can go ahead and get your
Oh yeah.
Why am I in the back?
characters ready.
In the front.
Everybody jumped in front of you all of a sudden.
Yeah. And I have a low initiative again. How'd you get a 9 and beat me? Of the
Initiative.
Because remember, he has like a plus
Oh.
12.
Oh,
My initiative rolls today have been garbage.
I
Yeah,
know,
I
and you got like, you should have like the first go every time.
Welcome to
I know.
life.
I'm the freaking
Are you
nine.
Gloomstalker?
You would have been up there.
Huh?
I
Are you Gloomstalker?
No, I'm level 1.
Yeah, we
Oh.
don't have the stuff back yet.
Yeah,
Alright.
unfortunately, we're still at level 1 right now.
definitely.
I have a plus 8 at level 1.
Okay. I do have a
That's
short
crazy.
bow. Okay.
That's crazy.
So
to add a short bow in here.
as you guys are hearing this goblin, Janzel, you actually get the jump on the situation. What would you like to do?
Okay, I couldn't see the, so I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run up the stairs.
Yep.
I guess since I'm right in front of this wolf, I'm gonna say sorry, puppy. I'm gonna punch the puppy.
Okay.
No, I was gonna let it go.
A 12.
Is the puppy
You-
still laying down? Would it be considered prone?
Yes, it's considered prone. You have advantage.
Okay, so I'll roll it.
Nice call.
14.
That will hit.
All right, here we go. I'm just gonna run up to it, and it's gonna be like a sledgehammer kind of like swing with both fists.
The wolf yelps and takes damage. Six bludgeoning. Is still up.
Can I squeeze past that? I know it's like really tight through here, but can I squeeze past over here to this square so I can?
Yes,
free
you'll
up
be like
space?
right up
Okay.
against the wall there, but you're
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, you can
Alright,
take it out
so-
space.
That will be the end of my turn then.
Okay, that
Mike,
brings us
Could
to.
you
Yeah.
undo the fog of war up those stairs?
Yeah, it kind of blocks. There's a fog of war
Is
line
there a
right
fog
here.
of war line there? Yeah, I'll get
Yeah.
rid of
Yeah.
it. So that way you guys can at least see there.
Thank
Is that
you.
better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Alright, Goblin 11. You just hear some running. And Goblin 11 kind of disappears back here in the background. Chloe, that brings us up to you.
Oh boy. Alright. I will attempt to shoot the goblin beside the wolf.
Okay. Unfortunately, that shot goes wide.
I'm going to inspire Charlotte.
Thank you.
And I will kind
Charlotte
of
has
like
been inspired.
move into this.
Oh my
area,
gosh, I
up
just realized how
around
close I
area.
am.
And it will become Charlotte's turn.
Oh, good. Sorry, I was so, like a little old lady all up on my computer like that with my glasses down. I didn't even notice that I was doing that. Humiliation. It's because I genuinely cannot see anything. Okay, I am going to make an attack with my short bow at, I don't see anything on the map for, like, I might need to refresh my page. But, like, whoever is closest to me, I will, try to hit with the short bow that I stole from a goblin's corpse earlier.
No, you got two people you can shoot. If you step forward a couple of steps here, you could shoot at either wolf number 4 or goblin number 9 here. They're standing at the top of the steps.
Oh, geez. Okay, well, I will shoot at the goblin.
And you guys just had a D12 inspiration in chat gifted to you.
Oh, why, thank you. 14.
You were going for the goblin?
Yeah.
So I believe the way the new inspiration rules work is if you can roll afterwards. After, like, you can tell if you hit or not, and then you can roll afterwards. I think is the new change that they made with. Well, I think that's bardic inspiration. It might not be with the. I'll call this bardic inspiration. Yeah.
I totally forgot that
so
I had
14
that.
is not going to be enough.
Use the bardic.
I would like to 1d6, right?
Yep. You can roll your bardic. That will be enough. So you can roll your damage on your short bow.
Huzzah! Oh,
should
I don't know
also
why I
get
did a
sneak
7
attack.
and a 6.
Oh,
because there was a
rolled
20 on there.
That's the sneak attack, right?
Is
Yeah,
it?
that's the crit.
Oh,
No,
that's
that's
No,
the
it's rolling the
crit.
crit.
Doesn't hurt damage.
Yep. So you can
No,
roll.
wait, what?
You also get to roll sneak attack because you have Janzel within 5 feet of the target.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
So
okay.
you can roll a d6 on top of what you just got.
Yay! One day I'll read the bard rules. Oh, it didn't do the thing.
You slash roll, not there you
There
go.
you go.
Oh, another 6 on sneak attack. So Charlotte comes up to the steps, pulls out the short bow, fires, hits this goblin in the neck, and you hear ah, and it dies.
I did a gun,
immediately.
you know.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Oh, nice.
You still
Okay,
technically have a little bit of movement left if you'd like to move. If you move up the stairs, you're getting closer to the wolf.
I'm gonna stay behind the tanks.
All right, you got it. Wolf number 5 just starts running and charging in this direction towards Janzel. It is going to try to bite Janzel, and they have pack tactics,
Oh no.
which means it has advantage on its bite.
Mm-hmm.
18 to hit.
That is going to hit.
7 piercing damage as it gnaws on your arm, and I need you to make a DC 11 strength saving throw for me, please. And the wolf does not knock you over with the impact.
Too strong.
Too strong, and it becomes Tree's turn.
Okay. So, I am going to take a shot at this wolf I can see, wolf number 4.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yikes.
You do have a player reroll.
Do I use the reroll or do we just let it fly?
Up to you.
Up to you.
Up to you.
I'm going to let it fly because I haven't... we haven't
Do
heard
it.
from the. There's more in here, so.
Yeah, but you haven't used anything yet, so.
Okay, I'll use the reroll.
All
Okay,
right,
do it.
cashing in.
So,
Well.
Oh.
12 isn't gonna get it done, but you have inspirations if you'd like to spend more.
I'll use add your
You can do a proficiency bonus,
yeah, let's
do
do
that?
that. That'll increase it by 2.
and 2 is what you need. So with that striking, you strike true. Go ahead and you can roll your damage with your bow.
9 piercing damage.
9 piercing. With that, you hear a yelp from the wolf as it falls over dead onto the floor.
That makes you sad.
Then 3 down to 5, 10, 15, 20. And then duck around this corner this way.
You got it. You can see that there is a goblin back there in the corner of the room.
Yep, I can just see him through the.
And he can fire, so he's going to fire a short bow at you, Tree. Natural 1.
Nice.
That'll miss.
It hits the rock wall of the cavern inside and breaks the arrow. And he kind of just stays put because he's kind of behind a rock over there. Oriana, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't see what that is actually. 5. Oh, now I see where I'm. Okay. Is the wolf next to me tied down in any way, like the other ones were?
No, it's free to roam.
Can I use my action to ask it to leave? And, like, use animal handling to, like, encourage it to leave more?
Sure, I will say this. Since combat has already started and it's gnawing on one of your friends, I'm going to give it, it'll be a disadvantage.
Ah, okay. I just don't want it to die and...
It's got a taste of
one of our friends
Jansel
with
now,
it.
so it's,
Okay.
it's going to go into a
Rabbit.
blood frenzy here.
Okay. Then I will use my movement just to move over here, just to try to give Jansel flanking. Is that okay?
Sure.
And then I will shoot a sacred flame towards the goblin in front of me.
Sacred flame, you got it.
Yeah.
Dexterity save?
Yeah.
Fails miserably.
Okay, cool. So that is 8. What?
Oh, no. 1 point of damage.
Oh,
Gets
no.
burned up a little bit in the flames and the radiant
Barely
energy.
smidged. Alright. That's
But
fine.
still standing, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
End your turn?
That's my turn. Yep,
All
that's
right.
my turn.
Jansel, top of the round.
I am going to attack the wolf that just bit me.
You got it. That will
19.
hit. Yes.
Bite him.
9
points.
points of bludgeoning.
Yeah.
So you slam into the wolf. It yelps again, and it looks like it's badly injured, but it is still in the fight, Jansel.
Bad wolf.
Bad wolf.
Yeah.
I will bonus action. I will second wind.
Okay. Oh, what a roll.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah.
11, max out. Your hit
Yeah.
points back.
Yep, I am full health again. Alright. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, Chloe, you're back up.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try to shoot. Feel bad shooting the wolf. I'll shoot the wolf.
All right.
Let him go. Drop it. Drop it, bad dog. I'm trying to do non-lethal. I'm trying to shoot him in his leg.
Okay.
Bad dog. I'm sorry,
Oh.
bad dog.
It hits. You roll your damage. Oh yeah.
Go to sleep. It's
With
fine.
with a yelp, you hit him in the back of his leg, and he starts dragging that leg, and he runs past all of you, runs past Sildar, and it looks like it's just totally running out of the cavern,
Okay, good.
dragging the
Oh,
hind
do I
leg.
get an opportunity attack?
Technically, you could, but it looks like Chloe's trying to let this one go.
All right.
It's up to
I'll let
you.
it go. I was cool with the wolf.
Oh, he was a prisoner.
And that wolf runs off into the forest, never to be seen again.
Yeah. Good
I
life.
will. I will inspire tree. You got this, bud.
You got this, Tree. You feel very inspired. You're ready.
Blow some smoke at your face.
Charlie, you're up. I forgot to roll initiative
Okay.
for Sildar. He's just cheering you guys on. Yeah,
Okay.
go team.
No,
Okay.
all initiative.
I want to kind of move over this way, I guess, like about 10 feet into. Is this like water? Is this far here water?
You have a feeling it used to be.
Okay. I want to yell at the goblin closest to me, because I am still, I'm gunning for this mutiny to take place. So I would like to call out to this goblin that's in front of me. I step out from behind, the walls, and I'm like, hey, listen, your fight is not with us. Your fight is with the Master Clark, who you work for. And he keeps all of the gold that you get. He takes the biggest shares of the food that you eat. He's not sharing in the bounty, okay? You know it's unfair, and you need to tell your friends, okay? Get him out of here. Your fight's not with us, it's with him.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check, and because you guys have already done damage to it with disadvantage.
Okay, let's see. Okay, hang on, let me... What the heck? Okay. Persuasion...
Chat says, imagine if Sildar takes the opportunity to attack against the wolf.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
You guys let it all go, but why are you letting this one go? Okay, an 8. An 8.
Yeah.
That goblin looks like it's just in a rage right now and it can't hear you. One other thing that you realize is at the back of this room, there's kind of like a waterfall that's pouring into another area of water in the back. It looks like there's another, like, a rock dam, like, put up right here. And it looks like there's another massive pool of water back here. And the sounds of this wave make the waterfall make it really hard to even hear what you're saying in the first place. And the guy was like,
Okay.
"Ah!" and it starts just growling towards you.
Okay. Cool, buddy.
We'll try the next ones.
Yeah. That was an action, I'm assuming. So,
Yeah, the
I don't know
persuasion
how
was
many
the
bonus
action. Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, then it is what it is. That was
Got
my
it.
turn.
Tree, we're back to you.
Okay. Oh, Chloe has told me that I've got this, so Drew's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then take, as he's running by, going to take out the short sword and try to take a swipe at him.
All right, go for it. Yes.
Bless you.
Thanks.
And it's a 5 piercing there, just sort of running by, and as I'm running past, just taking the short sword out, just like swinging it back out, catching him, and then turning to face him.
Yeah, you can
And,
see with the impact of this weapon, the goblin kind of falls to a knee, but is still alive and in the fight, but looks badly hurt.
Okay.
Bless you.
You.
And is the last of my movement to sort of put a couple of feet on the stairs and sort of look up a little bit to see if I can see anything up there.
That goblin, as you're walking and you're looking up there, says, "How dare you!" and tries to strike you with a scimitar attack. A crit.
I say no. I will some smoke in his general direction and get it in his eye.
What did you just do?
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. Still a 23.
But it's not a crit.
But I did more damage with the 23 than I did with the crit.
True. That's true.
Stop! I'm sorry.
So the smoke wasn't quite enough to stop this hit from going through. Tree taking 5 slashing damage from the sword.
The smoke is in Tree's face. He's like,
yeah, the smoke got in Tree's face. You still have a, you can give an advantage to somebody, I still believe.
Yeah, I'll give it to Ori, since she's an
Ori, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep, and it will be your turn, Oriana.
Alright, I'll move up to this goblin and just try to smash him with my hammer.
You get advantage for,
Okay.
Yeah, you have advantage
You
on
roll
the attack.
twice?
Yep.
Alright, so 1, 2. Oh, good.
Yes, that
Thank
will
you.
strike true.
Alright, so 6 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, and you, as he's kind of distracted looking towards Tree, you just run up behind him and just crack him on the back of his skull, and he goes flying into the wall and topples over, and he is dead. And you guys are out of initiative order.
All right.
Damn, I just realized you rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1 on that one.
I did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Holy crap, bud.
So you guys are out of the encounter.
Alright.
Knights really seem to like him tonight.
They do, yeah.
This is I don't know what's going on. I think there's
Yeah.
something
There's been a
wrong.
karmic change from episode 1 to episode 2.
Yes.
Oh, can I loot the people that we just killed?
Sure. Yeah, you can look around and take a look at what they've got.
Okay. I need to give you a roll, right?
No, you don't technically do. There's nothing really like threatening you right here, so you have time to just kind of move around. These goblins had just their weapons on them. So if you want to roll like a D8 to find arrows, you can roll a D8.
Yeah,
There's
I'll do
2
that.
goblins,
I
so
will
two
do that.
D8s worth of
Okay. Two. So 2d8.
2d8. Yeah, you can
For
do 2d8.
arrows?
Yep. So 13
Ooh, that's
arrows
awesome.
that are usable.
Oh.
You guys can.
The late roll.
Yeah. So we'll say 13 total arrows that you guys can split up between you if you guys want to do that.
Yeah.
Also, like they have 2 like rusted nasty scimitars that you guys could take.
I'm good off of that. 13 divided by 5. All right, that is 2.5 arrows each. So some people can get 3 and some people can get 2, I guess.
Sure.
I'll
Who's-
put it in the party inventory.
Good
on,
idea,
on
yeah.
20.
And
good.
Jansel and Charlie, as you guys are like moving around, like you can see this pool that this used to be dammed up, and that was probably what caused that first tidal wave. These goblins let this water loose on you, and they had another one in the chamber that they didn't get a chance to use.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Which way
So
do we want to go, guys?
Do you want to go up? We'll go
Sure,
up.
you can.
Is there another direction that we should go?
There's.
Or do you
there's
want
this
me to go
little path-
first?
There's this
Oh.
little path here, and then there's this path over here. So
So, what did I see when I'm looking?
when you look up there, you see that it looks like it's a little dark, but you can see there's like a large, what looked to be an old like large fire pit there about 15 feet away from you, and it has burning coals in the bottom of it, so there's a little bit of an orange glow into the room. The room kind of smells like smoke and like old cooked food, things of that nature as you're looking up in there. You can see what looks like maybe like piles of sacks and crates and stuff kind of in the background of the room. And
But I don't see any people.
make a perception check.
Haha.
You do not see any people.
Tree's gonna look over at Oriana and Charlie and Chloe because the three of them were sort of talking about it most. Okay. In the back of the room, there are sacks and crates and other things. No people.
Okay.
If we grab the sacks and the crates, maybe the next time we run into some goblins, we can use this and be like, here, redistribute the wealth. And then they will side with us.
You know, this is the second time you've done this. We were just discussing. Never mind. You incite riots all the time.
I know.
You have that habit.
Tree's gonna.
I know it's for the good of the people, but it's just markedly.
Let it not be said that I'm not for the people.
You are for the people.
And if you elect me to be captain, we will raid many ships and make much gold.
And I want Chloe and Tree to stop right where you are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because as you get close to those boxes, all of a sudden, something from behind it, you see movement, a flash of movement, and a goblin kind of jumps out from behind all of the crates. Ah! And they look like they're wielding weapons. So what I want you guys to do is I need you to roll initiative with disadvantage, everybody.
Darn.
So what we'll do is roll twice, and you'll just have to tell me what your lower number is, and then I'll make sure that that's into your turn order. And I will put all
Mine's
folks.
correct.
I actually can't be surprised.
Oh,
You can't be surprised.
Yeah, alert.
So you just make a regular roll then.
Great.
Now, I could have sworn that there was a way on Roll20 to make yourself roll with disadvantage. But I can't remember how to do that.
I don't know if you can do it on an initiative roll. in Roll20.
Not with the way the button is set up.
Yeah, not with the way the
Okay.
button is set up. You'll have to press it twice, and I'll have to go in and manually change it. I've got to figure
We
out.
can
how
also
to-
change. We can
I've
change
gotta-
it
we can
ourselves.
change
Oh,
ours.
you can't
by-
change it in there?
What?
Okay. Yeah, that would be very
That's
helpful.
what I rolled.
And hers,
It took the second one. So
yeah,
It's correct.
Charlie's already set.
I took the second one, so it's already set? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Tree got a 26. Wow. That's more
He's
like
finally
it.
going first.
He's
Crazy.
finally doing what he was meant to do. The character build is finally paying off. And what a better time to do it, because you guys can see behind you as there's a massive bugbear coming out
Oh no.
into the room.
Oh, God. Is that...
So
I see him and I point right at him.
Tanks go
let's
first.
get the epic critical role music going.
Let's do-
This is a good one. This will get us pumped up for this battle. And as they're jumping out, you guys can hear the bugbear. Who dares defy Clark? Who dares challenge Clark throne? Clark, king of Cragmaws, comes out. Tree, you're first to respond.
As this goblin is jumping out, Tree's just sort of walking up and looking at one of the crates, and he's got his short sword out, going to use it sort of like a crowbar. And as this goblin jumps out, just sort of panic strikes out at him.
Okay, go for it.
17.
That will hit. You can roll your damage.
6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage. Yeah, you drive your blade into the goblin's flesh, but the goblin is still standing in front of you.
Okay.
And Tree's turn.
Yep. Staying right there for the moment.
Jansel.
Alright, I am going to run up and get in between Chloe and the the bugbear, so that way the bugbear can't come up from behind her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to strike this individual.
Okay. That hits.
19. All right. For 10 points of bludgeoning.
10 points of bludgeoning damage. Brutal.
Yeah.
With a
So I do
brutal
like a run.
strike.
I do like a running by like jab straight to the face while I get into position,
Excellent.
and that would be the end of my turn.
All right. That brings us to Clarg. Clarg is going to shift a little bit over to make sure that he gets like right in Janzel's face.
Yeah.
And just smiles at you after you punched him in the chest. And he gets this massive Morning Star. And he's going to... do they have multi-attack? No. That's a good thing. He's going to slam you with this Morning Star attack. 18 to hit.
That hits.
13 piercing damage.
I have to use. Oh, okay.
Silvery Barbs? No. Here we go. I'm going to use the Morning Star again. 18!
Hey, but it's less damage.
It's less damage! Yes. So the reroll comes through. You take 9 piercing damage with the Silvery
Alright,
Barbs reroll.
cool.
Who are you giving advantage?
Myself. I'm getting
yourself
advantage
again?
myself because
Yeah.
I never get this up close and personal with people.
You can see as you guys are getting up close with Clark, he has like this makeshift crown made of like old like twigs and other things like that he's wearing on his head. You can see like he's really playing off this king of the tribe kind of deal.
Yeah.
Definitely thinks highly of himself. And Chloe, it is your turn.
Okay, so following Charlie's example, I'm gonna look to the goblins. Look, guys, this guy is a tyrant. He's stealing all the good stuff. He has all the good food, all the gold, all the loot. He's not sharing anything. He's not sharing any of his glory with you. We're not the bad guys here. He is. That's my turn.
Okay,
I'm
you're gonna
trying
try
to
persuade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna because you guys are in combat. I am gonna give you disadvantage.
But I have advantage, so it's a straight roll.
Straight roll. You got it.
Yes.
Come on, Bardic.
Oh!
Oh!
We will see how it all plays out here in just a few moments.
And as a
Yes.
bonus action, I'm gonna. I can't see Charlie. I'm gonna inspire Janzel because that seems like a problem over there.
Thank you.
Jansel's been inspired. You got it.
Take him down! Down with the king!
Charlie, you're still out in the other room, but you can hear all this taking place. What would you like to do?
Where are we? Are we up these steps?
Oh, and I keep on forgetting to roll initiative for
Yeah,
Sildar.
we're-
Let me roll initiative for
We're
Sildar.
up here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Poor guy never gets to go. He's a 12.
Okay.
That's
Are we up these steps? Is that where we all are?
Yeah, we're up here.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going up. I can't see anything past the steps.
It's probably because there might not be light up here. You
Not
know,
light.
Oh no!
Oh no! There's for some reason there is a wall there. How about now?
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, I can see now. Okay,
Yeah.
so let
See
me
now?
see. If I was back
Yeah,
there,
there was
I
a,
have space, movement. Okay,
Dude.
I'm gonna walk up. I guess over. Wait, that's where he is. The guy.
The king's here, and the rest are all his little minions.
I can't see any of them. Okay, let me see here. I need to move my tokens so that I can see, but I don't want to move into this spot. Okay, I still can't see whatever's going on over there. Cool.
It's probably because
I don't
it's
know.
in darkness.
Oh man, I can see tree, and that's literally it.
Well, I have the light spell on me.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, can I hold my action until Oriana gets up here? No. that might
Yeah,
not
you
be-
can hold your action until you can see. That can be you can see your target. That could be like a trigger for your attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will hold my action until I can see what's actually going on.
Okay, you got it. Sildar actually gets to go next. He was way back in this room. And he has the same problem that Charlie has. Like, he can't really see what's going on. So he's just going to kind of stand back here with weapons drawn and also do the same thing. Kind of like wait this turn out so that way when Oriana gets up there and he can see, he can do something about it. Goblin 13 is the goblin that got attacked by Tree. So it was completely ignoring Chloe when Chloe was doing this whole spiel and just focusing on the rage towards this cat in front of it. So he's going to make a scimitar attack against Tree. Only gets a 7, so Tree's able to dodge out of the way from the attack easily. Goblin 12 lowers his sword.
Yeah.
Looks towards Clark that's next to him. And you see him kind of look down to his side. And he reaches down and he picks up what looks to be this crude, like, chest. And he kind of tucks it under his arm. And he looks like he's just slinking a little bit closer to the wall.
Not attacking.
And that's all he does on his turn. Goblin 11 does not attack you, Chloe, but kind of looks towards you and says, Clark give us food. Clark gives us reasons to fight. Looks like he's very, very confused. And he wastes his whole turn, like, questioning his life choices. And it looks like... Yep. It just basically does that. The wolf that jumps out here into the middle of this, it didn't really understand a word you were saying.
Yeah, fair.
And is going to try to bite you, Chloe.
Rat dog.
Bad dog.
Only a 9.
Oh, good.
No.
So the jaws clamp shut, just narrowly missing your face.
No.
Oriana, you're up.
I booped this
So
new.
1, 2, and then I'm gonna assess the situation. Do their reactions go? Do their reactions go off before I come in, or?
As soon as Charlie can see the target,
Okay. Yeah.
then her action would trigger. Yes.
Okay, so I'll wait there until they both go then.
Well, Sildar doesn't have a ranged weapon, so he's just kind of like holding his sword.
He could throw it.
He's got a dagger.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
he does have a dagger. He could throw it.
I give him my dagger.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a big throwing daggers guy, but I can roll one up probably.
Maybe.
But
mean, does
Charlie,
your strength-
you go first, Charlie, because you would have had your.
Okay. I am going to bank off of the goodwill that Chloe has gotten us with these goblins, and to persuade those who are still on the fence. I will call out to them, hear me, and listen. I implore you, because I think using fancy words will speak to these people. I implore you to, but I give up. I encourage you heavily to kill this guy. Okay, listen. You may get some of the food, but ask yourself: is it a fair portion? Are you truly full? Is your stomach really satiated after what you have been given, or is it only just enough? Because you deserve better than just enough. You deserve to have all of it that you can eat, and he has prevented you from having that.
Look how big his tummy is. He's already fat. He doesn't need more.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I'll make this a straight roll against for the two that are questioning their life choices.
Yay!
Hey!
Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
A +2. That's pretty good.
Mm. So, yeah, I mean, you're not sure how they'll respond. Sildar will throw a dagger at Clark. So I think he has a. Let me double check what his. He does have a. It'd be a +3 to hit. So he is going to roll a d20, and +3 will give him a 12. Unfortunately, is going to cause the dagger to go flying wide.
You want
like
to
I
use your
said,
DM roll? Re-roll
no,
for that?
no. Nice
Dang it.
try.
Dang
Nice
it.
try. That is a resounding no.
That was a quick
Good
no.
effort.
That's what it was.
Somebody hollered no from the back.
Oh, no.
But that triggers. So Oriana, now it's like, since you moved those two, now it's the rest of your turn. So you can go ahead and finish up.
So,
what you're doing.
oops, I didn't
Oh,
mean
you
to-
stepped
I'm
right
gonna
on the
move
bugbear.
Yeah.
Crushed
No,
him
I'll
under your
just-
foot.
I'm gonna move right there. So, Charlize has some cover too. And, I'm gonna say, Clark is evil and bad.
I love it.
Kicks you around like bad person does. Okay, and then I'm gonna try to hit him on the head.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. We don't like Clark. He is not good person. That will not hit him. Will it hit him?
I don't see your roll.
Oh, it's a 13. Probably not.
13 to hit
Yeah.
Clark. Unfortunately, 13 is not going to hit that mark.
Okay, I will still.
2 d12s.
You have two
If you
d12s.
If you wanted to
I don't think it's worth it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Alright.
move
I mean,
over
we're
here
to the end
though.
of the stream. Might as well.
I mean, no. You guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna move over closer to him and be Clark bad, and that's my turn.
Alright, Tree, you're up.
This guy that's taking swipes at me doesn't seem to be listening to them at all, does he?
Yeah, it seems that your sword slash kind of discouraged it from too much communication.
We shall communicate in a method that he understands.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Missed
Do you
horrendously.
miss horrendously. Do you want to do anything to the roll?
You have inspiration.
Oh, that's right. I do have from
Bardic.
try my bardic inspiration. 11.
Unfortunately, you still miss. You actually strike one of the crates over there, and you can see that there's this interesting logo painted on it. It looks like a kind of like a gold shield that has like a blue stylized lion on it.
Can I see what's in it?
No, it's just a wooden crate that you just stuck your sword into the side of. You can't. It doesn't open it or anything. I guess that'll end Tree's turn.
Yep.
Janzel.
Alright, well, we're just gonna punch the bugbear again.
You better hit him hard.
I will throw in the bardic inspiration from Chloe also.
Okay.
15? I don't know why they didn't roll on here, but it was a 2.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do to that roll?
I am
You
going
still
to
have
do-
a proficiency bonus.
Yeah, you should use a proficiency bonus.
Is that what you'd like to do?
Sure.
Or you want to roll?
17. Yeah, it's 17 enough to him?
17 will hit. You can roll your
Alright,
damage.
Alright. 9 points of bludgeoning.
9 points of bludgeoning as you slam into the bugbear. You can see the bugbear is definitely bloodied, and Clark is having a rough time as your punches land right on his chin. Haymakers. You see blood starting to pour down his face.
That will be the end of my turn.
All right. How dare you break Clark crown? And he gets angry, and he's gonna, seeing that he's kind of trapped along here, he's gonna take another swipe at Janzel, because Janzel's the one that's attacking him. Here comes the Morning Star, a 14.
No, I'm a 15.
I am gonna use my DM
Oh,
reroll,
no!
and I'm gonna slam Janzel right here.
No!
19!
Oh, no.
Yeah!
Well, I will trigger-
17 piercing damage?
Yeah, I would be
Yay.
unconscious, but I'm gonna use
Yep.
my relentless endurance. I'm at 1 HP.
You got 1 HP.
Yep.
You stumble back into Chloe as you take this massive strike.
Oh wow. That's amazing.
But now I do not have my DM reroll anymore, guys, so you don't have to worry about that. Hey, chat, help me out here.
No.
That ends Clark's turn, bringing us to Chloe once again.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at Clark. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Take your parents for example. I'm gonna do vicious mockery.
Oh.
That's a good one. Wisdom, I believe, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
wisdom.
That's a 12.
Fails. He's
Uh,
gonna have disadvantage on his next attack.
and take
for
2
two.
psychic damage.
Psychic damage.
Clark's parents were good bugbears.
No, they were bad. They were wrong. Just like you.
Disadvantage on his next attack roll. Anything else, Chloe? You staying put.
I have to say put because this wolf is gonna get me. I can't. I feel like if I walk away from the goblin, it'll be fine.
Right.
But the wolf doesn't understand, so Chloe will just start looking through her bags as like a free action to look for some rations for the next turn.
Okay, sure.
That's my turn. Wait!
Charmaine.
I have food.
Yeah, I have food. I have something for you.
Who shall I hit? I want to strike at the bugbear over here. Since,
Sure.
And since I have allies, I get sneak attack, right?
Yep.
You would, yeah.
Okay. Huzzah. I will attack him with my rapier.
Go for it. Oh.
I did not do well on that.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's a natural 1. Yeah, so you whiff on your attack. You got really excited about the opportunity to just take this massive bugbear down, but you miss completely.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's that then. That's my turn.
Sildar is going to rush up and try to help Tree out. And try to take this goblin out. I'm just going to make... he has longsword quick attacks. I'm just going to use a longsword. He misses terribly.
Oh my god.
So he's got the shorts. The goblin ducks, and as Tree is pulling his short sword out of the box, Sildar is putting his short sword into the box.
Nice.
That box is getting messed up.
I know, it's like the tree in the first episode. Goblin 13.
I would like to say I survived.
No, the
Goblin
regular tree, not
13
you, the tree.
is going to attack Sildar and hits for 6 slashing damage.
Ooh.
Slashing. Sildar still looks pretty okay. Goblin 12 is going to
Ooh.
Oriana, what is your passive perception?
It is 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Good for him. Get your,
He's a
your
loot
hero.
goblin. We gotta kill him. He's a loot goblin.
He is a loot goblin. Oh no, Diablo.
You don't see the goblin, but you can hear some random coins like hitting the ground and ringing around, rolling around the floor there. And the goblin 11 actually kind of is going to rush around Chloe over here. And looking at how badly injured Clark is, like, runs up onto one of the barrels and leaps off of it with his scimitar and goes to make a strike towards Clarg.
Let's go.
And does strike Clarg.
Wow.
And as the goblin comes down and slashes across Clarg, the crown flies off of Clarg's head, hits the ground and breaks into pieces, and Clarg stumbles back for a moment and crashes into all the barrels and stuff behind him. And Clarg has been defeated by the goblin.
Damn.
Wow.
That must suck.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Now, the wolf is still very upset,
Oh.
and this time is going to bite at Charlet. 12, I don't think is going to hit you.
It does not hit me.
Nope. So, once again, this wolf is unable to bite both of you. Oriana, what would you like to do?
I will tell the wolf to leave peacefully, and we will let him go if he just goes.
Okay. Since you're talking, we'll call it a persuasion check. You'll still have disadvantage because you're in the middle of combat.
Oh no. That's gonna be awful. Okay. First one is a 9. So I have -1. And let's see if this can be worse. Nuts, that was a 17. Okay, so 9.
You get the vibe that this
Yeah.
these attempts at persuading this wolf, it's past time to be able to be persuading this wolf.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna hit it, so
Okay.
I'm just actually, can I go up to this goblin and just kinda stand in front of him so he doesn't just kind of put my arm up, don't hit anyone kind of thing?
Sure. Yeah.
Not actually doing anything, just kind of
Just
for roleplay,
Yeah.
whoa, yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
chill out. Hey.
Yeah.
Tree, you're up.
Me and Sildar are shoulder to shoulder, and we're just gonna keep hacking away at this thing.
Oh no.
Eventually you'll open that box.
Yep.
That will hit the
There
goblin.
you go.
And with that strike, the goblin goes flying over the box and is dead.
Put my eye down in the little hole that I made, trying to see what's in it, in return.
Okay. Got it. Janzel, you are up.
I'm going to hit the wolf, but I'm gonna do it non-lethally, trying to get it to run away. So
Okay. That hits.
15
Mhm.
for 10 points of bludgeoning.
10 bludgeoning is
Thank 'em.
enough damage to definitely convince that wolf that you don't need
Okay,
to be here
cool.
anymore.
Yeah, I basically
Oh.
just give it a big a hard hit on the nose with my fist and bam, go away.
You slam it yelps a few times and it starts to skid off. Now, would any of you take an attack of opportunity on it?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
We don't hurt animals here.
Don't hurt animals. Yep, this wolf just takes off, runs off, and you can hear it just skittering out of the cave.
Good boy.
Good boy. Such a good boy. Positive reinforcement.
Yeah, go be free.
Now, technically, there still is a goblin in the room, and there is still another goblin somewhere. You're not really sure where it went. So, Janzel, if you want to move, you can.
I'm gonna stay here just because it looks like this goblin isn't attacking us or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it just helped us kill the bugbear. So I'm just gonna stay here, and yeah, that'd be the end of my turn. So.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Chloe, what would you do on your turn?
Ooh. I kind of respect the goblin for getting his shit and leaving. I kind of want to let him have it. Respect, dude.
I concur.
I start looting wherever I'm at. I'm like, all right, just turn around,
You start
and start looking.
opening stuff up and looking around.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make well, you can either do perception or investigation. You can choose.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I get I proficiency in perception, but I have advantage in investigation.
Ooh.
I'll do investigation at advantage.
Okay.
See what happens. Oh yeah, 18.
18. As you're snooping around, you do see that there is kind of like this smaller box. It's kind of like made of a dark wood. And as you kind of open it up, you can see that there are what seems to be 2 like potion vials inside. And a jade statuette that's in the shape of a frog that has these like kind of like tiny golden orbs as eyes. I think it might be worth a little bit of money.
Okay. I think I will like start once I see that. I'm gonna actually sit down and start ritual casting detect magic.
Okay.
'Cause I don't feel like Goblin 11 is gonna act up if I just sit down and start doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna start the process of ritual casting.
Okay. Perfect.
That's my turn.
All right. Charlie, you can go ahead and go.
I would like to, sheath my weapons and walk up to this goblin number 11 and just give him like a nice firm handshake and be like, well done.
Oh, so you walk up and you're like shaking his hand? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, good job. That's right, buddy. These means destruction.
Clark no tell Kurg what to do anymore.
Kurg is king now.
Okay, what was your name? Kurg?
Kurg.
Oh. Okay, Kurg.
Kurg King. He picks up Clark's broken crown and puts it on his head.
Yeah.
Pieces of the pieces of the wood, or like the branches, are like hanging off the side because it's all busted up.
Okay, we made a power vacuum. Okay.
How many of them are you left? How many are left around here of you?
Yeah.
He kind of points around. He looks around. Kurg.
Nice. He's king of everything.
Okay.
By himself.
Kurg own cave now. Kurg cave.
Okay, we'll clean it out for you. We'll take all the stuff and you'll have a fresh new cave.
Take it. Kurg no want.
Kurg,
Okay.
have
All
you
the food,
seen
though.
a dwarf by the name of
All
Gundren?
this stuff belongs to Clark. Kurg no want.
Good.
Aw,
We'll
what's the mood? When you
give you-
break up with your ex, you're like, I don't want this stuff.
I'm gonna leave it in your mailbox overnight.
Yeah.
Throw on front porch.
I love that he's a petty king. I'm here for a petty king.
Yes.
I would, as we're having this conversation, I would like to at some point ask him if he has seen Gundren recently. I don't know if we have within 6 seconds time for that to be an actual topic
I'm
of
gonna say
conversation.
if nobody's doing anything about
No.
Goblin 12, I will say I will put you out of I'll put you guys out of turn order. I
Like
just wanted to
Goblin
give you
12?
guys an
Sildar
opportunity if you did want to.
What'd you say?
Sildar didn't notice the other goblin leave, and is just kind of like trying to assess the situation right now. He's kind of trusting you guys that you guys know what you're doing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give us some roleplay music that we can.
That we know what
vibe
we're
to
doing.
here.
Oh, Kurg. We have now crowned Kurg.
It's Gum Gum 2.0, fam.
It really is. What is it with us
Yeah.
and making goblin royalty?
I'm
We gotta
just gonna
teach-
point
we-
out here
we
that
gotta
somebody
teach
may have a
democracy.
favorite enemy that is goblins.
Are you? Do you?
Ah,
Uh-oh.
Why?
Uh-oh. How's Tree acting? Is Tree good? Is Tree chill?
Yeah.
a tree at the moment is like seeing everyone over there talking to this goblin. Tree's just like, no, I'm good, and is just sort of down in this little area down like in here, and is just starting to go through things looking for whatever he can find.
I'm taking a seat against the wall again because I'm at 1 HP.
Oh, buddy.
Oh yeah. Need a heal there? friend?
Sure, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay. Yeah,
Jels has been getting rocked this episode.
Yeah, sorry about that, Jen. I'm trying to think through what's not working. Alright,
fine.
so,
So you asked the question about where Gundren was to this goblin.
Yes. You're great.
Kurg.
You know where Gundren might be.
Kurg know where Gundren is.
Amazing. Where is he?
Cragmaw Castle.
What is the Cragmaw Castle?
Cragmaw Castle where King Grow live.
King
Grow.
Grow.
Mm-hmm.
Where? Who's King Grow?
Clarg answered to King Grow.
Oh.
Cragmaw Castle. Mm-hmm.
Have we heard of that place? Like, does that sound familiar in this area?
Does not ring a bell to you.
Okay. So it's not like Cragmaw is not like a area. It's just what they called whatever.
It's just
this
what they
castle.
called their clan, basically.
Okay, I see. Oh, hey.
Cragmaw Castle. Okay, Your Grace, do you think, that Gundren...
I know Grace. Kurg.
Okay, Your Kurg, do you think that he is still in transit, or do you think that he is there now?
What transit?
Like,
far away
like,
from the castle.
is he on the way still? Is he still on the road?
Yeah, how many days away is the castle?
Yeah.
1, 2 moons?
Moons.
Oh, okay.
One, maybe 2 moons.
North?
1 to 2, like from full moon to new moon, or like from full moon to full moon?
He seems very confused by this question.
Okay.
Tree is now in the corner searching stuff, laughing to himself. These people are trying to get information from a goblin, right?
John, you got 11 points of healing.
Oh,
Go.
thank you.
Oh,
My-
look at that. To cure wounds.
My D&D Beyond stopped working at some point during the stream for some reason.
That's weird. Oh, you might need to relaunch for update.
Okay. Alright, I'll do that after.
Yeah.
But Kurg kind of like looks at you as you're saying like north and up. Sort of.
Oh,
Sorry.
Hard find. Kurg not be there.
fair enough.
Okay. Well,
So you get the idea, like, he knows what it's called, he knows
But he's
who's
probably
there.
never been there.
He's never been there himself.
Okay.
well, we have the loot from the caves, and we have the money from Sildar over there for killing Crag. Maybe Gundren is a lost cause at this point. You know? What are
Sildar
we
kind of
thinking?
speaks up and he's like, well, we could travel to Phandelver and see if perhaps there's more information that we could find there about Cragmaw Castle. Maybe
That's
somebody
a good
there
idea.
knows something about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, if it's a local
He still
thing,
owes
yeah.
us money. Like,
We should at least see how he
And
is.
as we have
like,
said, you cannot get money from a dead person.
exactly. And he owes us hazard pay.
How much is that? I feel like we never negotiated how much the hazard pay was going to be. So, like,
it's
what is
going
are
to
we just
be-
gonna shake him down? When we get him, I could shake him down, but I just want to make sure that, like, you know, it's not like it's worth the trouble. You know what I mean? I don't want to shake him down for 5 extra gold.
We're gonna shake him down,
Okay.
and if he doesn't pay us, we get his stupid Phandelver stuff that he
kill him.
wants that is so cool with his brothers. If he can't pay us, he can give us that instead.
Okay.
Or he dies.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna say that.
No.
I
We do
ca-
not kill people for not paying us. They go to jail.
Right.
They go to jail or we go to jail?
one of them. Let's put them in jail. Yeah, let's do
Right, they go
Let-
to
let's-
jail.
that. Let's just not kill them. Okay, this is all right. Well, let's go to Phandelver and see if we can find out more about this castle.
Or he's probably thinking, I'm so glad these two haven't met like outside of this group. It would be a mayhem.
Yeah.
Well, for the sake of brevity here, and we're a little bit over time, so I want to kind of get this ending, this episode wrapped up. You guys basically walk back the path with Sildar. You guys find the wagon, and you guys start making your way back towards Phandelver, which you can see as you're coming over a last bit of ridges, as you're on the little trail that leads to it. You can see this kind of small town built, looks like wooden structures built upon the stone foundations of what used to be a larger village from a long time ago. And that's where we're going to end this episode of Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. I will say that as you guys come into Phandelver, you guys reached a milestone level up.
Woo!
And you guys will be level 2 for our next episode.
Nice.
So you guys can
Awesome.
level up your characters to level 2.
Hey,
Congratulations.
2 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can take 2 hits now.
2 hits now. Yeah, Clark's damage is insane.
Yeah.
Bugbears against level 1s, even level 2 characters is brutal.
That's like outright death.
Mm.
Yeah.
And at some point, Michael, if you can either put in chat, doesn't have to be on stream or anything, just anything for those of us who are like looting and going through the boxes, anything we found.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I will backtrack one thing really quick at the end of the here. So there was a bunch of those crates that had that logo put on it. If you guys were snooping around in there, it seems like a lot of like provisions, like animal hides. One of them was like a crate full of just like things you would find at like a general store. There was like a crates full of them. It looks like it looks like perhaps maybe from another caravan that they raided. So my question to you is, would you have taken all that stuff to Phandelver with you, or would you have left it there? All it would have done was kind of slowed you guys down a little bit, because you would have had to carry all that stuff back to the wagon.
I think Chloe would say, let's take it.
I would say let's take it.
I'm
I'll
too
carry
ready to get. Yeah.
Yeah, because
if
you
we're
guys
gonna
would
have the
all
wagon-
have to be carrying a few things through the woods to get it back to the wagon. So, yeah, we can say you guys took all that stuff.
Bring it to the...
No, we can't do that. We don't get there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would still have enough room to put all this stuff in the wagon with the other things that you had too. So
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
we'll do that.
Okay.
We can take the like goblin bedrolls and sort of use them, load a bunch of stuff on it.
Oh,
and
like
just
a
drag
like
it.
a pulley.
Okay.
absolutely,
That's
yeah,
smart, like that.
dragging it through.
that.
Mhm.
Michael, was
Sure.
there any detect magic pings when I like?
Yeah, I was going to
popped
mention
it
that
up?
too. The frog statuette did not ping, but the
Okay.
2 potion vials did.
Definitely. Okay.
Definitely did. Does it also say like what? Does it give away like what kind of
Gives me
magic
a-
it is?
Yeah, it gives me the school of magic.
Gosh, I think. Let me double check. I'll look it up to make
Yeah, that's
sure,
fine.
and I'll give it to you next time. So I don't
Sure.
want to tell you wrong. It's something there's a weird rule about it, and I gotta make sure I
We
look
could
it
just
up first.
update like the loot list over the week.
Sure, of course. So you guys survived the Cragmaw hideout.
Shocked
You
we
guys
did.
turned some goblins against their leader.
Yeah.
Ooh, my first successful mutiny.
There you go, your first successful mutiny.
There's been others in the past. It didn't work.
So before we end tonight, don't forget, tomorrow we have a special The One Ring RPG stream, so make sure you check it out at 4 p.m. So yeah, join us tomorrow for that, and join us next week as we dive back into more Phandelver and the Shattered Obelisk. So thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, yeah, you missed it, Camacho. You just caught the end.
Oh no.
It's a TPK.
Everyone's dead.
We're all
You
dead.
left, and they had no chat rewards. No,
So
just-
many
No,
rocks
yeah.
falling in the
There's
party.
nothing
No,
left.
we definitely had some help. So, but thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to add your proficiency bonus, everybody. Have a good night.
Love you. Bye.